person. I don't
They do.
get it. I don't get it.
I mean, I've heard of deep fried PB&J.
That's actually not half bad if done right.
Of
You can deep
course,
fry
you
anything.
know.
You can deep fry beer.
I mean, you can deep fry all sorts of fucking things. Turns out Oreos deep fried, they don't suck.
Neither are Pop-Tarts if you get the right flavor of Pop-Tart.
If you get the right flavor of Pop-Tart.
Yep, you want...
Strawberry?
Strawberry's alright. The chocolate fudge ones are really good.
Well, that's just deep fried chocolate.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's just a deep fried
Yeah.
dessert calzone.
dessert ravioli.
Ravioli, yes.
So this is us.
Deep fried
This
thin
is
mint?
D&D, Dungeons Dragons D&D. D&D does Dungeons Dragons
Alright.
of Annihilation.
Auto host had a bit of a streak. Rip.
Stroke?
Streak. It got 2 streams in a row where it actually auto hosted somebody.
Streak, stroke, same thing. Tomato, tomato.
I mean, they are very different things. One of them involves someone nakedly running across a field at a sporting event, and one of them involves somebody falling down flat on their ass, needing medical attention.
Hey,
I mean,
it-
you might need
I was
that.
gonna say one of
It
them
doesn't-
involves running your fingers along a naked person, but you know.
They both
doesn't-
might need that.
Jesus Christ.
it
Doesn't
doesn't
answer here.
have to be a sporting event.
God, y'all are just on 100 right from the get-go tonight, aren't
I
you?
mean,
We're always like
you're
this.
not wrong. I mean,
no,
I
normally there's...
know that sadly there have been some Irish people in the past who've streaked for shopping, but I just didn't want to bring attention to it.
Americans just do it because we're fucking dumb. I can curse it out.
I was about to say that was a tradition
Yeah,
for the
family friendly.
theater group.
That's how you get a
If
family.
anything. Well, I mean, it's not your wholesome December anymore, so
I think
We're
that's
all good.
entirely the point.
Which maybe should be renamed to No Swear December, because as we found out,
Not
they're
actually.
not wholesome.
It's wholesome-ish.
Don't swear December.
Well, it
hashtag
depends on the
family
family.
friendly.
It depends on the family. For us, that's totally friendly.
Sometimes we're a little bit too friendly. It's fine.
Ooh woo.
I didn't realize we lived in Alabama.
Incest is best, relatively speaking.
But
I feel like you
Your
should know,
Bible
Gav.
belt is showing.
You and Ward.
or as my mother once terrifyingly said, if you can't keep it in the pants, at least keep it in the family.
Oh,
Oh, don't start.
Is
I
it too early to
have
call
a-
it a night?
nope.
I have an aunt and uncle. Well, I have an uncle that wanted to propose to an aunt.
We've literally been streaming for a whole 5 minutes. We've been actively live for
And
like 3
incest.
minutes, and we're already on incest. You're right, Steak. I'm sorry.
I'm going to have
Sorry.
to say that so far, most of my uncles have been married to my aunt. Just not normally before the marriage. Did they have that familiar relationship?
Oh my god, and he saves it with a dead.
If it makes
Anyway, end of the world.
If an uncle loves an aunt very much.
if it makes it any better, they were only siblings by their parents marrying, so it was a literal Partridge Family sort of thing.
I'm sorry, your Partridge Family TV show had the parents marry and then
I
the
mean,
kids
not
marry?
Partridge, Brady Bunch. I don't
what?
remember these freaking things.
That
The
did not
Brady
happen.
Bunch did the parents married and the kids married?
The,
Wow, your
the
fucking
Brady
TV
Bunch.
show is more fucked up
Yours,
than
mine, and
the show was when I
ours?
was younger.
The Brady Bunch had the parents marry, and they had
Growing pains?
they had the kids all around the same ages, and the two tried to. Yeah. Anyway,
What
Anyway,
sort of white shit is that? Never had that in.
Remember when
Moving on
Fonzie
up.
jumped over the shark? Shut up.
Like I said, y'all are just starting at 100 tonight. Normally there's a bit of a ramp up.
dude, I woke up today and saw a tweet that Pornhub confirmed that most of their actors are not siblings.
Wait, most?
Most.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm
Most.
Hobble. This is my stream, and this is our Dungeons Dragons group.
Hi,
You should
I'm
change your game to
Jills. Most of the time, I have the pleasure of being the dungeon master for this shit show. Tonight, it's. We'll see.
Gee, thanks.
We'll see is accurate.
I'm at less than 100% tonight. Our stream may be shorter than usual because I've only recently come out of horrible migrainesville. We'll see what happens.
Fuck that town.
And
Huh?
Hmm?
I thought someone said something.
Oh, I said fuck that town.
Oh, okay, yeah, legitimately. Okay. So, when last we left off, our intrepid adventurers were in the city of Omu, which has some interesting shrines in it. What can y'all tell me about that?
we found out that the kobold is too short to trigger the magic fight. Has no weight as he goes over the pressure plate. Just didn't count.
And we found that all of them had different puzzles or tasks we had to complete for these little cubes with the creature on them.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
Mhm.
tiny little cubes just around going, pick me up, pick me up.
Yeah.
No.
Say in your gnome voice, upsies.
Upsies?
Right.
Which gnome voice? The
Schmorkle.
DeVito gnome? Schmorkle? No, God, I haven't done that voice in a long time.
Ba-ba-bum.
Upsels!
God.
There we go.
Upsies your upsie lifted.
That's
friend.
terrifying.
Alright. Let's see. We have a cube with Unicorn Bunny and Viper Cheetah. Or whatever they're actually called.
Cameron and Almirage.
Yep, like I said. Unicorn Bunny, Viper Cheetah.
Yeah, I like that one better.
Yep, I mean, accurate.
And
Go ahead.
we also had a part of a story in the Cameron Temple
Mm-hmm.
that I wrote down.
Something about rabbits and not rabbits and violence done upon each direction. Guys.
Also, frog people with spears.
Mostly that the Omulans were evil as shit and was going to she was going to make a lance and stab a bunch of evil people with it, but she was a dumbass, left it by the riverbank, and a grung stole it.
Frog people.
Sounds like a
was she evil or
tabloid.
was she not evil?
She was not evil, according to her, of course. The Omulans were evil.
But you read it. It was written down. I mean, it must be true. You don't write lies down, right?
No one would just lie on a tablet like that.
No.
Yeah, do you know how much effort that takes to engrave in there? I mean,
I feel like this is getting way too close to current events, so shall we move on?
Events, what?
Okay, wait. So it's an important question. The actual thing that you read, right? That reading part, you got the whole thing. It took more than 140 characters, right?
You can do 280 now.
Oh.
Yeah, you can.
That means you can carry across fine details, like little nuances. Okay, then it's probably fair. It's fine.
I mean, you can thread tweets.
Yeah, I see that happen on a lot of angry tweets where it starts angry and just keeps going with angry tweets, and it's just the one person commenting to
Tweets?
themselves.
Have we met a bird god yet?
Not yet.
Motherfucker.
we met a talking bird, so I mean,
We've talked
does
to
that
many
count?
birds.
We talked to several birds.
Oh, so you're having trouble figuring out what the tweets are? They're the enchanted bird heads that are hanging on the strings. Did you miss them?
Mm.
They were hanging a couple of times on the way in.
I definitely missed.
Oh, well, you weren't here for part of it. Kind of like off in your own space.
There were spiders, okay? There was really big spiders. I had issues. I needed your help for that, so...
You did fine. You
I
even
plead-
killed some. I'm
this
very proud.
immersion therapy is not working as well as you hoped.
The
I mean, it's
immersion therapy
working.
is great.
Working great.
Just use more tattoo powers.
The immersion therapy is working fantastic.
Exactly, it's working. Perfect.
Anyway,
So, where are you all headed next after having retrieved the puzzle cube from Shigambi's shrine?
To another temple.
I mean, we have one more temple circled, so.
I mean, this
We have
is
a couple
much
of
of a
ways.
big temple.
So where are you going?
Which one
What's
was
that
the
one
last one we went to?
The one with the big
four.
green check mark.
Yeah, and I think
4 was Kamadan,
Yes.
and y'all want to go here?
I mean, it's nice and close.
it
Okay.
is the closest.
And Danny
They all
DeVito
have the
keeps rubbing on
obelisk
it, so let's
style
do that.
entrance thing to him.
When you all trek to this next circled location on your map, you notice that the wall here doesn't bear the two black obelisks that you've become accustomed to.
Secret temple.
Well
Got it.
Damn.
The you go in when you go in and investigate. It doesn't have the same air as the other temples. There's no anything written on the lintel, and when you go inside, it looks like an abandoned house, a grand house, but
We slept last night, right?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I'd rather err on the side of caution, and the fact that Hubble did take a massive fucking beating.
I went down like a 500-pound bitch.
Proud of it too, apparently.
Yes, this is my proud voice.
You went down like a 500-pound bitch, so you tore like the ever living crap out of every animal that came within range. Good for you. Wait, that's not what happened.
Used what?
What?
That's a lot of dice. I hear dice.
Did you
Mhm.
carry it up with the manager? Is that where you're getting this from?
So let us go to this one.
Say again. Sorry, I didn't see.
The next closest one.
Okay.
Now, do me a favor, identifier of stuff. Could you get rid of your circle around the temple that has proved to not be right?
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no circle there.
Well then. Obviously it worked.
Thanks, Cube.
Perfect. That actually wasn't me.
It's literally in your color, though.
No, it was in your color.
You can change palette colors. Just
West off.
FYI.
Ah.
Oh. Oh.
Today we learned.
Okay. So, what route do you want to take to get to the other side? There's like a big compound between you and there. Big wall kind of in the way.
Compound seems like a bad idea.
Well,
Yeah.
From
if it seems like
what
a bad idea, then we should absolutely go through it because that's what we're made of.
See no reason to argue.
from what it looks like, is it like the wall mostly intact, or
Yeah, mostly.
then we should probably go around.
I mean, it has big sections missing from it, like many of the other walls that you've seen, including the wall around Shigambi's shrine.
Yeah, I was thinking more of like just cutting straight through.
Okay. So,
Gotta get that 7 intelligence out somewhere.
I mean, yeah. So as you walk around this place, you notice that the
100% sure
wooden
where
gate
we're walking and where we're not.
looks exploded.
Ooh.
See, if nothing else, that looks like the kind of thing Fred would want to check out.
Who's Fred?
Never mind. Friend.
Oh, I see.
The reliable sort, so go on a wingding and just see. Typical friend Fred.
It's a piece of wood.
Your
Well,
piece
I mean,
of
he
wood?
probably is.
No, it's a
now.
piece of wood. It's
Fine.
it's wood. I mean,
Shh.
what's there?
Ah, my head cube.
It's better than bad. It's good.
Everyone wants a log. I hate you all.
So which way
Hey,
are we
it's
going?
my line.
You're just gonna continue to casually skirt around the walled area with the exploded gate.
If no one stops Keeper, they're going to walk through.
In through the burned out gate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just go.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, I'm going to go along.
I
I like that the transparency on your icon is actually the transparency grid.
Smoke drifts lazily up from the center of this place. The gate lies in splinters and scorch marks deface some of the buildings inside. As you near the center of this compound, the plaza is littered with charred human corpses. One of those corpses is being torn apart by a pack of wild dogs. Roll for initiative.
I was going to ask if
Oh, sorry, I
Randy
didn't see
could
you.
tell us if it was a fresh splintering or old splintering, but we're in
Oh.
now, so never mind.
Yeah.
You're sending
my
me-
question was going to be how old are the corpses, but there are more immediate things to worry about.
Guess it wasn't a one.
Cube.
Here's the one. Are you
Look
telling
at
me about
your-
the corgi, which I pointed out earlier?
Yeah, I didn't hear you
He's a
about
sleepy
that.
boy.
He's a very sleepy boy.
Life is hard.
It's a Corgo. Corner Corgo.
He's like, I ain't got
Also,
time
did
for
you see the picture I posted in Pets?
No.
Burn
I
off
got
your
down
nose
to
hairs,
pet him, and he decided to respond to that by laying on top of my arm.
Just laughing at the second picture. Thank you.
Hmm.
I
There we
just
go.
wanted a selfie. Oh,
Holy crap, guys.
What?
No,
Oh,
it's just
you
like
mentioned dumbass. Okay,
19,
there it is.
17, 19, 18, 20. 7. You know what?
I mean, you're a turtle. You're supposed to go last.
I am just gonna blame it on the
Uh,
fact that I got my butt beat.
You're tired.
Yep.
To be honest, this is my first time getting a 19 on the for initiative in a while.
Okay.
Keeper, anyway.
The dogs are very distracted, tearing apart the body. Their initiative is 1.
Ooh.
Yes.
What do you do? Shaggy.
no.
Well, it's
Oh,
doggies.
no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Screw it. Who am I kidding? We all know what I'm going to do because I've only got so much I can do with my current build. So,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I was expecting more Scoob. But,
Yeah.
okay.
Or more, they're distracted. We could
Still
just
wouldn't
leave.
be eating a person.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
But what about zombies? Dude?
So each of your blasts, like cause small explosions that char 2 puppos each.
No.
There's
Call them
there's
puppos?
there's two left that have now turned on you, whimpering. Like turned toward you. You just explode, burned, charred. Like the carnage that was here before has been added to slightly. Steak. It is Mirage's turn.
Don't attack the puppos. They were just doing their own thing. Like just
They were using a person.
It's a dead person.
Don't worry for your soul, friend.
That doesn't tell us that they were eating. That they didn't make
He's
the
a good
person.
paladin. What, that dead guy?
Look, I mean, I don't. I'm gonna just be lame and hold an action for if one comes within melee, because I don't want to attack these things, but I feel like they're not gonna run away.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be lame and do that.
Alright. Keeper?
Are 2 left standing, or are
Two-
they...
2 are left standing, 4 are dead.
Okay. Go on! Shoo! Shoo!
If they're still standing there after 2 booms, I mean,
Well, you...
They haven't had initiative yet. You
I'm
say
going to
go
point
on
out that in the
shoe.
mechanic of the world, we don't know it's initiative. I just
Well,
know,
I know.
they made creators and they're still here.
Yeah. You say go on shoe, and they bolt. One is still holding onto a leg.
My leggy. Cannot has.
Ah.
I like it.
Oh,
Apologies.
get over.
But it seemed kind of like we were going to mutilate them anyway.
Yeah, that's the other campaign.
Yeah, they're kind of more hobo-y.
I just need the logs in there.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Keeper is going to go to the bodies, and would it be medicine or survival to essentially see if I can tell
I would
what got
normally
into
say
them.
investigation, but I'll let you use medicine.
18.
Okay. What you see is that these people were killed mostly by bladed weapons. One looks like it was crushed.
My bad for assuming it was the dogs.
It's alright. I wanted to make sure. Dogs of that size usually only things they kill are very small or very decrepit. I mean, it's not edgy. It's blade edge.
Looks like they weren't cut out to live here.
Yeah.
What have I started?
There are as you investigate further, there are about 30 bodies.
Oh no.
But the bodies hit the floor?
How old?
God damn it.
This
Not
is...
sure why I said that, but they.
I'm hoping
I had
old,
the,
but
I had the
how
same thing
old?
I
Roll
thought.
investigation.
Oh, this is gonna go real well for this small lizard.
It'll be fine.
I'm th-
11. Yeah.
I'm guessing you have the same -2 that I do.
I only have a -1, but still.
Older than 2 days, less than a week.
So recent by Omuian standards.
Yeah.
Okay. That's unsettling.
Bien or Omis?
Omuan.
Omuan. Uh,
I added syllables.
I'm
Sumi.
white.
is everyone like investigating here, or is like?
I mean, I could investigate if y'all want.
I'm just curious who's looking where and what's happening in general.
I also have eyes.
I mean,
I'm just
are
standing
we
back.
are
I
we looking
will
at bodies? Are we
investigate
looking at
as
this
well.
place? What do you want to see?
Look, some normal stuff.
What kind of place is it? Like,
There. This is like these buildings. It looks like it maybe at one time was an observatory or something like that. But there was you can see the remains of a camp in the middle of this place, and that's where these bodies are surrounded by. As you take a closer look around the place in general, you notice that there's a glaive thrust into a pile of burned bones.
Down, Tem. I saw that fucking look on your face, man.
Can rangers even use a glaive?
I
It
have.
was just
I can use
modified
everything.
spear.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ranger uses
Martial and simple both work for me.
Oh
Okay.
man.
Is it just a normal glaive? I mean, I'm not the one looking at it, but
Is
So,
there
like-
like cloth hanging off it, like the other camp we found?
it's like
Yeah, is there a yellow banner like the other one?
There is not a yellow banner. There are like blackened bones around this, like, and some hanging off of and lashed to the haft of the glaive.
Can I use history to see if this is like some old like ritual, or if I can tell where this glaive came from? Like it's a 400-year-old glaive, and for some reason it's here, or the parrot people brought it, or Nanny Poo Poo is here.
You wanna see if you can figure out more about this glaive thing.
Pretty much.
What do you know? How about religion?
Oh God. Do that.
yeah, archaeologists kind of need to know that, right?
Nope, can't do that. It's a 9.
I was going to say I have a 1 in religion, so, next question. Actually, fuck, right? Oh, why not?
I have a 2 in religion.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, well, I rolled a 1, so
I have a -1 in religion.
literally anyone can.
I'm
Alright.
proficient in religion.
Warden, roll perception.
Get off my dice.
I was just gonna pick it up, but okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Why is it set to Yordle? What? That's weird.
Over here touching my dice
12?
without consent.
Hey, Steak, want to tell me what that 12 was before mods?
No.
You're walking around looking, Warden, at this this spear situation, and you look up on the wall behind where this spear is thrust and these bones are. You see a symbol drawn in ash. It's a snake with a circle in its mouth.
Oh, lovely. It seems out of.
We've seen some snake guns.
We've also seen the symbol of the World Eater cult on the map we have of this town.
Which is a snake.
Eating
Oh my
something.
Yeah.
well,
That's probably fine.
It's probably just a different snake.
Can I pull the glaive out of the ground?
Don't do that. That's how you get curses.
you pull the glaive out of the ground, and the bones that are lashed to it clatter against the wood, and the bone pile sort of.
Oh, that's a good sound. Oh no, wait! I've had an experience like this. Don't put it back.
Like you pulled, like taking the stick out of a sandcastle. The bones just sort of fill the hole back up where it was.
I'm
But
gonna.
some of the bones are tied to it, and they're still attached.
In the
They're
background,
tied
I'm just
to
gonna
it?
kind
There
of.
are bones lashed to the spear. Yes, like the haft of the glaive.
Primitive alert system. We used to use wind chimes, wood, that people would stumble into, and they'd alert us that someone was coming.
You know,
Stop
of
shaking,
all of us who should have known that.
stop shaking it.
Yeah, maybe put
And
it down.
as saying it, rattle, rattle,
Yeah.
rattle.
Maybe put the sharp pointy stick down.
Yeah, Yordle's in the background, just like.
Can I cut the bones off of it?
Yeah.
Cool. Is this in anyone's preferences? It doesn't seem to be any kind of cursed so far.
We don't know
Wait,
that.
can't one of you detect magic?
The word.
I'm not looking that.
I just look at him. Like,
I mean, I can detect magic.
So here would be the really fun thing. The two people who would get the most use out of a reach weapon in this group are small.
This tall.
Are small and would have disadvantage wielding that.
I mean, I can't wield it. I
well-
just want it because it's. You'll know.
I could
I
buy.
should figure out if it's anything special first.
Yeah.
I'm going
Yeah.
to do the Fearbog thing and cast Detect Magic and kind of do a once over of the camp, starting with the glaive.
It's non-magical.
Nah,
Just a
Um,
stick.
just shiny.
It's not even shiny. It's burnt, isn't it?
The
Aggi's back.
one of the dead bodies is in possession of something like that has an essence of magic on it, but as you go to look more closely, it's some sort of orb or something, and it's broken, and its magic is dissipated.
Judging by the body that had its arcane focus.
Cool.
Probable. The bodies themselves, 3 of them are wearing red robes.
Ew.
Ah.
About the majority of them are like big, tough looking, like unarmored but like thick boys.
Achy thick boys.
So barbarians.
Unarmored, thick boys. I mean, like they're wearing like thin shirts and trousers.
Himbos.
Sure. I need to switch batteries. Hang on.
So is Yordle getting the glaive just because?
You want it to be Morocco?
Yeah. Also, it'll complete
Sure.
the Master Roshi walking around. Anyways, less
Yeah, you
anger,
can have it.
right?
Go on ahead.
No.
I could live without being mocked every time I use a glaive.
Yeah.
Dude, your face lit the fuck up. It's more of a amusement than anything else.
Is this something I need to clip and make into a reaction for my channel? Just whenever something shiny, it's just him going.
He just kind of sat up a little straighter, the eyes were a little wider, and the little grin went across his face.
It was because his inherent power gamer went.
Also, if
Glaives aren't even that strong. I think my long. No, they're D12
a long,
with reach.
I thought the glaive was only a D10.
Let me check.
Either way.
Oh yeah, it's only D10. But
Still, reach.
yes.
Yeah. And if it didn't have heavy, I'd be all over that. Heck, I'm still kind of like, with the right positioning, I can get around the heavy.
That's what she said.
Just use luck every
Boo
time
boo.
to make
Well,
an attack.
I mean, pack tactics. I don't have to be within 5 feet of somebody. Someone just has to be within 5 feet of the person I'm attacking.
And that would offset your disadvantage, put you on normal rolls.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be the end of the world, but it wouldn't be great.
Yeah.
I'm just amused by the concept of a tiny little lizard holding this big ass spear-like weapon going.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done a halfling with a long sword as their primary weapon. They were a barbarian.
Who got what out of the Camdan thing? Did we take those weapons with us? I assume we did.
I don't know if we actually discussed it.
Yeah, it was.
Wait.
My internet was crapping out towards the end of that last session, so we never talked about it.
We
We were
didn't.
talking about trying.
We tried to, and it was like, no, you couldn't take them. And the ones that we got from the Clay Warriors, we had to use to unlock doors.
Did it say we couldn't? I thought we didn't try.
DM said we couldn't.
If you had tried, as soon as you crossed beyond the black obelisks, they would have puffed into green smoke and been gone.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that answers the question for us whether we tried in character.
Totally would have tried it.
Because there are 2 people in this group who would like, ooh, shiny +1 longsword.
So it's just a glaive. I mean, it
Yeah.
doesn't do better than what I currently have. So
And it would also just give you disadvantage on every attack. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not proficient in this. I get disadvantage too, right?
Proficient
keep
doesn't give you not being proficient doesn't give you disadvantage. Just means you can't use your proficiency bonus.
Yeah. So it's
And-
just your strength.
simply because I was looking at one for a monk, it does not count as a monk weapon, so you would have to use your strength to attack with it.
Yeah, it definitely does not count as a monk weapon.
Although if you take Kinsey, you can use one as a monk. It's just,
Anyway.
I can hold on to it for now if you want.
I'm already like got my face rubbing on it. Like,
Okay.
That probably killed a lot of people.
I don't care. I killed a lot of people before I lost my last one. It's fine.
Alright, you do you.
Alright.
So, are we going to stick around, or are we leaving before whatever this thing alerted shows up?
Well, we could see where their assailants went.
I would like to track their assailants.
Okay.
When they do so, I gather the fragments of the doodad that's broken.
You're picking up the bones and stuff.
He's taking the crystal.
The pieces of the crystal orb. Got it.
Ye.
I thought you were interested in the bones that the glaive had been stuck into. So, Pims, you already rolled survival, sorry. So, you go to, look more closely at the tracks in this place of those who left. There are, tracks of 10 humanoids, like bipedal humanoids, and then 2 heavier bipedal humanoids, and then some like trails, like almost like tire tracks, not like wheel, like thick, like drag marks, kind of, but not big enough to have been dragging something dead.
Are they like serpentine?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Ugh.
You guys
Okay,
are.
so we have 10 younger race normies.
Normies.
2.
Why are you such a racist?
It's 'cause he's old.
Yes. he's an advanced boomer. 2 larger, possibly giantkin, who we don't know. And then serpentine tracks.
The kobolds in this town
These are
warned
new.
of the snake people, didn't they? I thought I remember them warning of a snake people. Snake people. Did I write that down? I feel like that's something I may have wrote.
Oh.
Nope. Was too distracted by the dragon guy. Okay, never mind. Can't remember. Do we know about Yanti in the game yet?
I
Who's
don't
that?
think so.
Didn't think so.
Regardless, the number 14, I would not recommend we go after them just yet. We will
Oh,
have to keep our eyes up.
interesting.
What?
Well, I thought these were human, but I mean, it's hard to tell now that it's, all scorched and whatnot, but there seem to be more vertebrae than there should be. You know, see those little discs? There's too many of them.
Maybe they were just really tall.
The rest of the bones don't look like they should support that. Oh, how kind of funny shaped?
Like longer than they should be. Pointy, yeah. Shaped kind of like an arrowhead.
Ladies and gentlemen, the UNT.
What about the warranty?
There's
Gotta
an
be top of the
expired.
blade, right? It's only like 500 kills or your death, whichever comes first.
Right, so we know what made those, and now we know what made those, and I point at the bow.
Keeper and Yordle roll history for me. And Warden. Let's see if anybody knows what people whose skeletons look snaky are. Yep.
13.
It's a snake.
Rolled a 13.
Keeper knows what UNT are.
Warden just immediately gets distracted and starts munching on berries.
Are they your own berries again? Because we're gonna have to
Oh,
have a
God.
Oh,
conversation.
no, nope.
No, nah.
I have bag full of them for a reason.
Woo!
So you're munching on your own berries in your sack.
You've seen these kinds of skeletons before, Keeper. You know what makes them.
The UNT?
You want to what?
No, these
I'd
are
love some tea.
snake people. These are UNT. That is their name, if I remember correctly.
Let me get the leaves. Hang on.
Oh, frack.
Describe them. How about that? That is just saying,
Snake
do you want
people.
to... Oh, snake people. Like snake-sized, or like human-shaped snakes? No, snakes. Yeah.
Would you rather fight 100 snake-sized people? Or
100 people-sized snakes?
I mean, like, and I turn
Or
the
is
head
one
around
people-sized
to kind of show the face and the elongated features and everything. I mean, like this, plus those big slithering marks out there.
So, like, basilisk, a human, got down, and this is what came out? Great. Just what we... Great. Awesome. Beautiful.
What's a basilisk?
I'll tell you when you're older? Yeah, that sounds better.
Look, not for nothing. That fella's head. I met a fella who had a head that shaped too. He was dressing up as a costume, trying to scare people away from it. Never mind. Let's just say it wasn't all that creepy.
Hi, Minion.
Hi.
I will be 99 to 100% on this. I'm not that familiar with UNT out of character.
Okay.
I played one in your one shot, so
Yeah, and that was literally let's beat the shit out of everything.
yeah.
They are cold, calculating evil, like lawful evil.
Think snobs with a bunch of snake scales on. And
So
they're
lawyers.
resistant to magic.
I see
They're basically
something
lawyers.
about cannibalism in here. So.
People who used evil magic to ages ago to transform themselves into beings closer to something serpentine and also free themselves from the yoke of their human emotions and
Lawyers.
Okay. I'm just saying this because while Keeper is
they tend
probably
to-
rambling about this shit, me personally, I don't think I've ever done a campaign with Yuan Ti before.
they have a strong caste system.
Mhm.
They are all about survival, but they think so. Basically, humans are like the bottom of the food chain, right? Humans are fit for being slaves. Cultists are slightly better than slaves. Then Yuan Ti purebloods who have like snake-like features but are humanoid. Then the snakier you get, the higher you are.
That was through
Okay.
my lock. Alright, little buddy.
If we get into trouble,
So these are the result of transformation, and the snakier, the bigger snake tracks are probably who control them, and they are not kind, emotional,
The
really
ones
good
who,
at parlay.
the ones who go further in their transformation become Malazans, right? Where they're part. They become part snake. They go through like an extra transformation rite. Because Yuan Ti
Mhm.
purebloods are born nowadays more than made. But as like an acolyte earns their way, they may, if they show special promise, be given the opportunity to become extra snaky.
Yeah.
And be there are different kinds. There are, top half snake. There are bottom half snake. There's
Wait, you're telling me they have like snake head, snake torso, or ends in a pair of monkey looking legs just kind of sprinting across the sand?
Like a reverse
Yes.
mermaid.
yeah, like a mermaid or a reverse mermaid. Yes, that is what I'm telling you.
I just had this vision of hearing a and hearing feet hit sand. Thinking it's one of those snakes chasing a person. You look and you're like, my god, what the hell?
Yeah.
Kill it with
Oops, there's
fire.
a Sims Fortress.
no, kill it with cold.
Kill with fire is a battle cry issued by humanity for quite a long time, and unfortunately, people in Australia apparently took it too close to heart lately.
Oof. Too soon.
Ooh.
Oh, too soon.
Yeah. Too
Oh.
soon.
I got
I
distracted
saw
with
a
Yanti
video
pictures.
of their prime minister. Is it the prime minister?
Yeah, it's
President?
the
I'm not sure what they
it's the prime minister getting chased off by
Yeah,
a
by townspeople.
rightfully pissed off townsperson.
hmm He went to shake one of the firefighters' hands and he snubbed him. He went, "I'm not shaking your goddamn hand," and walked away, like in front of all the press and everything.
Because they won't.
Oh, fuck.
He won't pull back the dependence on coal.
Yep.
The shit
Anyway,
that
sorry.
burned.
hmm
When you got no people to rule and they're all burnt, Sure.
Anyway,
So Keeper does rites over the dead, and the bones, and then figures out that these bones are fucking weird,
Keeper's
and
like,
then
"Wait,
starts ranting to everyone about,
fucking Yuanti.
fucking snake folks.
Alright.
Yeah.
I have a
Well-
question that is half a joke, but I want to ask it.
Oh no.
Can I do the Cubone thing with one of the auntie skulls?
I vote that he
Yes?
does it too.
Like, are they the right size? Is the question.
Oh, probably.
They're a little
They're
bit too big. Yeah.
That's
Okay,
perfect.
I could work with that, but I just wanted to ask because I mean,
It's okay. She can grow into it."
You're a fucking weird paladin.
I'm not actually
That's
doing
a
it.
barbarian move.
I was just curious if they were the right size. Okay.
Quit stealing things from the barbarians.
Okay.
Patton looks at the thing and is like, "Can I make a helmet out of the dead?"
Can you?
I mean,
Yes.
it might be a fallen paladin.
Should I?
Technical? Yeah.
Went too far. Fell into furry
I
porn.
was just curious if they
Oh,
were the
God.
right size. I wasn't actually doing it.
Let's take a 5-minute
Okay.
break.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So that's basically Yanti.
I wanted to ask.
I'm gonna go
Because
take a small
Cubone's
walk a
adorable.
bit, and
Yes,
I
but
will
it's still wearing its mother's skull.
It's sad, okay?
It's one of the few non-ghost types that are fucking tragic and traumatizing.
Okay.
Hi, Puck. He saw Cube left and went, nope, I'm going that way. Da-da-da-da-da. I should stand up too.
Well, I guess we're all going somewhere.
So, a shirt I ordered for me came in.
That is a cool ass shirt.
It is from the Final Fantasy VII game that is coming back out. And then my shirt for my dad came in.
Of course it did. That's, yeah. I respect it.
My dad is the kind of person who finds that particular one enjoyable. But yeah, I am so excited for the remake. Especially since I never finished the original as a kid. Oh, you brought cheese out, didn't you?
See that word? I don't see that word. I understand that word.
Sweetie,
Look at him.
both of the dogs were already looking at you.
Sorry, what remake now are you talking about?
Final Fantasy VII.
Ah, the one that's going to make it more like Final Fantasy 15.
Not really.
Graphically speaking, and some of the mechanics, but
Yeah, it's an action RPG now instead of a turn-based.
Yeah.
That's all I meant.
Okay, yeah. I kind of see 15 as like MMO style. But yeah, I get you.
It's an action RPG more than an MMO to me.
yeah.
So that's why I said it that way.
You're thinking of 14.
Oh, am I? Okay.
Yeah.
The one that I play all the freaking time is 14.
I have not
15 is the
played
one with the bros in the car.
Yep.
10 was the last one I played.
And before 15, 10 was the last one I played too, but a friend of mine decided, no, you really gotta try this. You gotta play it, please, it's so good.
I'm gonna get you.
And god damn it, she dragged me back down to Final Fantasy hell.
Hey, there were parts of 15 I thought were fucking fantastic, and there were parts of 15 I thought, wait, what?
Oh, yeah, no, I will save everyone and not go into that particular rambling mixed review. Only that I've been accepted to another zine, and it's essentially the original basis behind it was the mod was like, gee, all the female characters in 15 got the short end of the stick. Why don't we do some artwork and stuff dedicated to them getting a better ending than what they got?
I mean, one could argue the bros got a pretty crappy ending.
Oh yeah, I mean, but the fact that you don't get to see like Iris and Cindy and
Oh, you
even
don't get to see what happened with
Aranea,
them afterwards?
Yeah.
That there was no ending?
that they've found commented out in the original code that you were originally going to have Luna as a member of the bro team with her own skill tree and everything.
That should totally have happened.
Yeah. There's a reason why the zine's called She Deserved Better.
I see.
I'm having too much fun.
But you know what? She did have her badass moment.
Yeah, and the movie could have been even more badass if they didn't shove Nyx in there sideways.
Which movie?
Kingsglaive.
I didn't see it.
Really?
Oh. I mean, the animation's kind of wonky and shit, but, Regis is played by Sean Bean.
Considering how little lines he had in the game, why didn't they just get him to voice in the game too then? I mean, he talks for what, like... He's got like 7 sentences, which you can narrow down to roughly about 22 words. And then they're like, you're good.
Yeah, I will say there's some parts of it that are interesting storyline-wise, and it gives kind of a background, but from what I understand, the movie was kind of made with the original or what they wanted their ending to be more in mind. But it's also kind of fun knowing about it after like episode art and knowing that he came back and waltzed through and went,
Spoilers!
"Hi, miss me?"
Where are we, and why is there a sad man in the lake?
That's not the real question. The real
Maybe
question
it's a
is,
madman in the
why
lake.
is
I
there a
feel
sad
like that
man
is
in
a
the lake and you're
valid
not there?
question, though.
I'm sorry, Daishon, I couldn't hear you. Steak was talking.
I know he does that. It's almost like he wants to be a communicative part of the party. It's very weird. I said we are where we are, and why wouldn't he be sad? Anyone who meets us generally thinks to themselves, "Oh God, but why though?"
I mean, that
Not
face
wrong.
just kind of looks like he's perpetually going, "Oh shit, dude! Oh fuck! Oh no!"
I mean, he's not wrong though.
Go stick your hand in his mouth; it'll be fine.
I don't know. Stick that new glaive in there.
My glaive, no.
You should totally do it. It'll be fine.
I mean, Yordle would be the one out of the party to put their shaft in his mouth.
Way to make that awkward.
Yeah, we're always awkward.
So, as you approach this little walled shrine, the pillar on the right out front here is mostly like eroded and destroyed. The left one is like the other black obelisks you've seen in the city, though. And then a rectangular pool of murky water stretches before this vine-draped shrine. Rope bridges that once spanned the water float on the surface, tangled with other debris. The shards of a toppled monolith form stepping stones to the middle of the pool, where a statue of a stone frog rises above the water.
That's a frog?
Yeah, I know it looks like a dude. It's fine. I didn't draw it. It's not my fault.
Huh.
I was aware that frogs had noses.
Well, now you know. And
Weird.
knowing is half the battle.
Apparently.
Does it look like the frog from the other temple?
I'm trying to remember what temple had a frog.
The grunts.
The
The
ground.
ground.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It's this is a frog, not a frog man.
Okay.
I mean,
It's just the head, we can't tell.
Right, yeah, I know. I'm just trying to be clear.
Obviously, we're supposed to jump in the water.
do these obelisks have animals on them like all the other ones do, or?
These are black stone obelisks.
Does there look to be writing on the center?
Of these ones, no.
On the one in the middle, though.
On the is there writing on the frog? That's an entirely valid question. No, there is not writing on the frog. Warden, as you skirt around and investigate, make a perception check. There's an eyeball poking out of the water.
That's normal.
Like an eyeball on a stalk.
Eye stalk.
Eye stalk.
That's normal.
It is not
Whereabouts?
normal.
Like close to me?
Here.
Here? Okay.
You know what Mingle will call it?
Perhaps we should send the total.
I have.
We seem to
Sorry,
be.
big lightning spear.
Are we all back here?
Watch.
Okay.
I have another idea, at least to get out there to the actual obelisk. I've been wanting to try this one, to be honest.
Well,
Whatever
getting
it
anywhere
is,
near
be
that eye
careful.
stalk?
likely we will not want to touch the water
Aw,
in
but
any way.
It's a giant eye stalk.
Oh, sorry.
Can I
um,
see?
Eye stalk?
What he said.
Well, point it out
can-
properly.
I can.
What has eye stalk? Sits in water.
Big things
I
that like
don't-
people.
I don't recognize that by any chance, do I?
No, it's not a kobold.
I'm not thinking kobold.
It when Yeet looks at what's in the water, if kobolds could sweat,
Okay, so I do recognize it. That's bad. Okay, cool.
I mean,
Okay.
it's not bad that you recognize it. That means you can tell us what the fuck.
No, it's bad. I recognize it.
As
Alright, explain
Eye
to us
stalk
why
monster.
you recognize.
as a precaution, I am going to cast. I'm going to take out a small piece of cork,
mm-hmm.
crumple it up between my fingers, and cast water. Walk.
Yes. Is it good for all of us? Yes.
Yes.
Up to 10, so yeah.
Dive to the bottom of the lake.
Small lizard having not small panic attack, actually.
It just negates the issue of potentially needing to swim.
Is this worse than normal?
Like the panic attack?
Considerably.
Considerably.
Okay.
And
Boy, Salvador's
Like, let me put it in simple terms. The level of panic attack you would have if you were staring your own death in your face.
but we do that on a regular basis.
I mean, that is literally our job.
Knowing it's your death, though.
So
We
are you
do
gonna
that on a
tell us-
regular basis.
Yeah, that's
Are
fair.
you gonna tell us
Isn't
what
that what
you're
you're doing?
panicking, or are you just gonna like play the proverb game?
Just
First word. Ah!
Second word.
I'd
I'd like to solve.
just don't poke, please.
I go to poke.
What?
Don't, no.
You go to poke? Poke
No, It
what?
was a joke.
Okay.
Poke your sense
Yeah.
of humor.
Water.
Should we just roll
Sense of
initiative
humor?
now?
Just, please no.
Okay.
We should shoot it in the eye with an arrow.
You're gonna go out there.
Where's the eye? Okay.
Who has destroyed water?
Well,
Who has
I
make
don't-
ice?
That would also work.
wrong
Or-
game.
Yeah,
A
unfortunately.
small alteration. Does anyone have any concrete powder?
We should just not poke.
Biochemical jug.
Don't touch it. Let's just not make
I
it kill
have-
us.
How much poison does that make?
Not a
Okay.
lot.
Not a lot.
I'm gonna
It's not
have to
great.
ask. What the hell is it?
I
You're
don't.
it's gonna kill us.
I
Use your
don't.
words.
So
I don't
as
know
you
words.
As you step out, Keeper, onto the bridge, right? It
Mhm.
sinks. You have a water walk spell, so your foot creates a ripple on the water, and the eye stalk moves. It's looking at you now.
You done did it.
DM.
Mm-hmm.
I shoot it.
Okay.
Just no, please. Okay.
You won't tell us what it is, so shoot it.
I don't know what it is. I just know it's bad.
Yeah, he
Just gonna
hasn't
roll
told us what it is.
that.
So,
I don't know what
You
it
can you can roll to hit, then roll initiative.
well, I may as well roll the initiative first. So there you
It's
go.
a water
Mhm.
beholder.
So with this rolling to hit,
There's my usual.
is it one or is it double blast like I normally do?
You can have a whole surprise round on it.
There you go.
Water walk.
What in the
My feet actually have to be on the water.
So with that, that is
Filters and filters.
Both of
that
those
is
hit.
very big.
Mm-hmm.
That is very big.
And if a kobold could go pale when it comes out,
And that's what I do for damage. Potentially.
Yeah.
And as soon as that happens, I go, well, shit, you really should have told us what that thing was.
I don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is.
It drags itself from the water after you shoot it. Looking about as displeased as you would expect something that's just been shot to look.
Oh fuck.
Initiative of 5.
Froghemoth.
What
I
is a
Oh.
fucking love it.
That's bad.
That's
Giant
real
frog.
bad.
You as it pulls itself from the water, what you
Like
see,
they do.
yeah, what you see is a huge monster. It's almost like leathery, amphibian-y green skin, and its huge tentacles are like like wriggling out of the water, right? It's
Ooh,
the
that's
size of an
tentacles.
elephant. Yeah. And as it hauls itself up onto the pieces of broken monolith, you see it also has huge legs. It opens its maw, and a big, like, abnormally mobile tongue and fang-filled teeth are visible. It has 3 bulbous eyes on top of its head that all face in different directions, and it looks at you and belches.
I mean, that sounds lovely.
Can I interest you in some mint?
I hate this forest.
Cue lizard whimpering.
How do you know that you should be scared of this thing and yet also not know what it is?
How about giant, big
Causing
eyes,
much confusion.
tentacles, likes to eat people whole. Those would all have been great hints.
Oh fuck.
It's Finkelknob's turn first.
Oh, okay, Boomer.
Wow.
Okay.
Shouldn't it be okay, Belcher?
It's the Hypnotoad.
So, I should have the thing on it. Oh. I don't know how to actually throw that in here, so I'm just going to do that.
Okay.
Magic weapon, you hurl it and speak its command word, transforms into a bolt of lightning, forming a line 5 feet wide that extends from you. Each creature in the line excluding you and target. Blah, 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 blah. But that's excluding me and the target. Oh, it doesn't do anything extra?
It takes javelin damage and 46
Oh,
lightning
46.
damage.
Okay,
I mean, that reads as pretty significant to me.
that's really good. Let's do it.
Okay,
But
good.
I think I have to hit it. So, reckless.
It's a dex save,
Yep,
isn't it?
Okay. No, it's a dex save for everything in between you and the target.
Yeah.
Is anything in between him and the target?
Fuck.
Do you have that inspiration still in your character sheet?
Oh, I do. Can I use inspiration? You haven't told me if that's it or not yet.
You can roll one more d20 if you want to use your inspiration, yeah.
Okay.
Because it was reckless, so you already used both
Yeah.
of those.
Yeah, so here's another one. Fuck.
13 misses.
Oh well.
Okay.
Okay, so does that mean it kind of flies off the side?
maybe since there was I gotta get that back now.
Yeah,
Apparently, yeah.
your javelin doinks off of the monolith underneath the froghemoth. I'm sorry, say again?
Nothing.
Araj,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
roll,
I get 2 attacks.
hang on. Oh yeah, sorry, you do, go ahead.
I'm gonna throw a normal javelin. This one's gonna
Okay.
hit. I'm gonna get even more mad.
I mean,
Do you still have that blinding poison?
You do hit with that javelin.
Okay. I have to take that. It's like, I probably still have it. Yes. Too late now.
Yeah. No, just thinking about it.
Okay.
Am I rolling
Oh,
something?
Guardians
Yeah,
are active.
you are. You're gonna roll a DC 16 Constitution saving throw against being frightened by the thing that you've
Yep.
had visions of.
Well, that's a 7, so...
So you
Actually-
are frightened.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I have luck.
Okay.
Hang
Okay.
on, I don't think I'm actually done with my turn yet.
Only
Okay,
an
go
11.
ahead.
I only rolled an
Keep-
11 anyway.
I hit it. It has Guardians. I'm gonna bust ass and move 40. Let's see. I'm gonna move down this way.
Let's go.
Let me grab this real quick.
For rope-a-dope.
rope-a-dope.
Okay.
Alright.
Benny Hill plays in the background.
Yeah.
Ba, 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 ba.
So the luck point on that went from 7 to 11.
Okay.
So let me just quickly read what Frighten does for my
Disadvantage on attack rolls. As long as you can see the thing, and you can't
And-
get any closer to it.
own. Well, I had no intentions of that anyway, so I mean... Hey,
You're the tank.
I am,
Is he?
Says the guy that ran to the other side.
says the
Yeah.
other tank of the group.
Hey, I have a strat.
Okay,
You're gonna kite it around the water?
I'm gonna try to
Well-
make it attack me.
Yeah, no, there's no good way to handle this. Apart from just pulling out the crossbow, holding an action, and booking it next to Cube. Like,
Okay.
hold an action for if it gets near somebody. It seems like a jerk move, I know, but I mean,
Are you okay?
because I'm afraid of it.
Are you terrified?
Yeah. Okay,
You done a spook?
it's fine. Small lizard having
He's having intrapersonal conflict.
Intrapersonal conflict.
As opposed to his usual intra-deity conflict.
I mean, this does sound much better. He's less likely to be
You can have two
vaporized.
things.
Oh, heal
Okay.
people.
So,
I know that's not interchangeable. Joe, calm down.
I don't think he's ever going
That's
to
all-
heal
that's all
another
for your
person
turn?
again.
Yeah, no, that's literally the extent of what I'm capable of doing.
okay.
Quick question before you move too far along. Is the javelin stuck in the critter?
No.
Okay.
The javelin is currently resting on top of,
No, the second one I threw.
Oh, the javelin in the... Let's go for yes.
Okay, and where's the first javelin that was tossed and got nowhere?
It's sitting
Over
on top of
here
one
or
of these
something.
pieces of monolith, yeah.
Okay.
Which are covered in moss, by the way. That's something that Cube may care to know.
Okay.
Um,
If you are wanting to grab that, don't bother.
Why?
Just not yet. Oh, I can't use it as a magic item again.
You didn't actually get to hit.
I
The
still use
property
it, though.
hasn't been used.
That's a DM call.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I see what you mean. So you actually
Yeah.
turned it into lightning and then you tossed it and you missed.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
okay, Yordle.
I'm gonna pull my hood up on my toga of elven kind.
Mm-hmm.
And up behind it. D20.
Yeah.
How long does water walk last?
Hour.
20.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah.
We'll be dead long before then.
Yeah.
And it's not
Roll a 17
concentration.
plus 3.
Ding!
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move up.
Okay.
And I can't do anything else because putting on the hood requires an action. I don't have any bonus. Good.
Okay.
Because you can't hold a bonus action.
You cannot.
No.
Oh, that's...
Warden.
Cool. So I'm gonna mark him.
You're marked.
You marked. I'm gonna loose 2 arrows.
Okay.
Bang, bang. 26 and a 10.
The 10 misses, the 26 hits.
26 does 11 damage.
Okay.
That I'm gonna take off across the water.
Okay. Right, water walk. Got it.
Yeah.
Everybody got it.
You
Yep.
did an Naruto shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Shwick, 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 shwick.
Let's play Naruto or Jesus.
Jesus, true.
And that's my turn.
Okay, Shaggy.
Okay. So I will actually cast darkness on the javelin that's stuck in the critter's flesh, which will
Okay.
cause a 15-foot of shadow.
Okay.
It is 15 foot across, so unless it's right in the top of its head, that means part of its flesh is sticking out of the shadows. I'm hoping its eye is in darkness.
Okay. What's the radius on the darkness again?
15 feet.
Okay.
Hold on,
15 foot
I'll show you the spell so you can see it. Boop, boop, boop,
Put
boop.
radius?
Hold on, I'm putting it out there. Give it.
Yeah, if it's radius, that means
It's double.
Yeah,
Oh.
if it's a 15-foot radius, the whole thing is in darkness.
That means
Oh.
You're thinking diameter.
everything.
Well, in that case, I will rephrase my spell. Instead, I'll cast it on myself.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll run out here.
Okay.
Good old Moby.
And that puts 15-foot radius from me.
Yep, I can do that. Hang on. I'm
Someone
not
knocking.
sure whether that's going to do radius or diameter. Let's find out.
That looks
Radius.
like radius.
Perfect.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now the question becomes, in regards to Shaggy's existence, can
Mhm.
I stand there? Because you mentioned monoliths. I don't know how tall those are.
They're sticking about a foot out of the water. They
Oh,
are
so-
very slippery,
You can also just
Uh,
walk on water right now. So I mean,
but you
Yeah, I
can
know.
walk on water right now.
Where it was 1, 2,
How deep
3,
is this
4,
shit?
5, 6, 7.
Huh?
How deep is this shit?
we don't know. We can't go through
It's
it.
murky.
Well,
Yeah.
this
so
is the broken part from this.
now I can.
This is halfway in the water.
All right, so I can actually see through the dark, right? So I can
Mhm.
see it just fine. I want to stand on a spot where I've got its vision blocked by the darkness orb. So if that's
Okay.
here, great. If that's there, let me know. But I want to screw
Uh,
it over while letting there still be bits for my friends to target.
Okay. There is fine.
Good. So that was an actual action. There's not much I can do about it on that. As a bonus action, and I'll target its willpower.
Okay.
So anytime I hit it, an extra bit of damage from me.
Mm-hmm. Remind me about the wisdom saves if it comes up, because I don't have a symbol for that, and I'm probably gonna forget. I'll try and remember though.
That's okay. I mean, let's be honest. How many people actually have will save related stuff on them? I believe
Pretty
Keeper
much
does.
just the I was gonna say bard, fucking campaign, cleric.
Yep. But I wanted to set it up so that she had options.
Okay.
My turn to Faithless is Wisdom, if that worked.
You need to actually cast something
Yeah.
first.
Yeah. Also,
You're
the
using that
If I
logic
find
stuff.
out it
It's
doesn't
dangerous.
work.
that DC
Now,
is only 12, so I mean,
Disadvantage.
still a DC 12. Also, it
It
only works on
has
Fey or
advantage.
Fiends.
Oh, well done.
Question for
So,
Raj. Is this one of the ways you died?
Yeah.
this was the first way I saw.
Great! You should have said something.
I tried!
You
Other than
failed.
no big scary.
Big scary, big scary.
Well, excuse me for not being able to articulate my words in the moment.
Ever?
Shush!
Maybe if
You're not
you
here.
articulated your words in the moment, we wouldn't be in this problem.
Yeah.
22 hit.
Absolutely, yes.
I'm assuming Mirage was too busy articulating their bowels.
Yeah, apparently. And that being my bonus action, I am going to
Hit it with all the debuffs.
cast Toll the Dead.
What's Toll the Dead do?
Toll's the
Wisdom
dead.
save with disadvantage.
Yeah!
Fail.
Oh,
It does 20 necrotic damage
Okay.
because it's
That's
been
a big hit.
Okay.
that's a good hit.
I'm glad.
I'm
That's
really
very
glad I messed its will save over.
I am very glad.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Okay.
Frog
So,
Hemoth says, Jesus Christ, what
the
the fuck?
Frog Hemoth says, "Ow,
come
that
on,
hurt.
guys."
Now I'm real mad."
Oh no. That's not the response I
Is it
wanted.
bloody?
No.
Oh no.
You really think that anything whose last name ends in Emoth is bloody at 20 points of damage?
I mean, it's taken 40 plus, more than 40, 47. It's taken 47 damage.
Yeah, but again, its name ends in Emoth.
It's true.
Hemoth sounds like a lame no name.
I know, doesn't it?
Okay. So, the Froghemoth does not like the darkness you have inflicted upon it. It might not be sure where exactly you are, but it does have keen perception. So I'm gonna say that it can probably smell-ish where you are, and it's gonna try and hit you with its tongue with disadvantage.
I mean,
And,
Sounds like a Friday night.
So actually, make your strength saving throw. Make a strength saving throw
oh no,
with
that bad.
advantage. Shaggy.
no.
No?
No. The
No.
body of text is very specific.
Oh, it says that it can see. You're right. It can't see you.
At least not currently.
It can't. Right. Let's see. It can try and grab you. Let's see how that goes.
Oh. Man,
So
should've
you've
just
been
done-
grabbed, because with disadvantage, that's still a 25.
It really is, yeah.
Okay. You take some bludgeoning damage, and
Some bludgeoning damage.
it's holding you now.
You
Does
know
that
what?
trigger my attack of opportunity?
What was your attack of opportunity?
If someone gets within melee of it?
I am within melee of it.
Sure.
It dragged
Here's
me in closer.
I
let's
was
see.
going to say, can she see it though?
No. It's
So-
now in darkness.
Well, that would be the attack with disadvantage then, right? Which I already have. And Pack Tactics would give me advantage. which
But
would-
it's in darkness. Did you see Shaggy go within melee of it?
I mean, honestly, I'm probably glued to that pillar freaking out, so no.
Yeah.
You know. I just wanted to ask, just in case.
It's a good question, but with the addition of darkness,
No.
you're not sure what just happened. I don't think
So-
any of you are sure what just happened. Because the whole froghemoth, except for like its toesies, is now
You know,
In
my
the
plan
darkness cloud.
was perfect until it reached out and plucked me out of the shadowy darkness.
At least it can't drown you.
It's like an
Yeah,
No,
because
but
as soon
it-
as you get into the water, like if it lets go of you, you
You're like a boy.
thanks to
Super
the water
float.
lock spell.
buoy in the bathtub.
now.
Shaggy Duck.
It also got stabbed by a thing. It has another tentacle attack left, and I think it's gonna try and grab your spiritual weapon.
Is the spiritual weapon even something that can be
Is it
grabbed?
corporeal? It does force damage. It doesn't have to be corporeal to do force damage, I guess.
I thought it was ethereal. Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna try. Miss and be very
Uh,
confused.
Huh?
Spectral weapon.
Just
Yeah, so it's not actually there. And it goes. And its tentacle goes through, and it's
sounds
like,
like Tim the Toolman.
the fuck mate? Yeah, fingal knob.
Alright, looks like I'm doing this shit. Hey, when your barbarian backs up, you should back up.
You can only see its toesies.
Yeah. Well, I know what's above toesies.
You do know what's above toesies.
I'm gonna attack anyways.
Okay.
Reckless. So let's
Okay.
make one just a normal attack.
20 hits.
Okay.
He big.
He is big.
Okay.
Um,
I know I got a hit there, so let's try
Yeah.
again. 14?
14 hits.
Yes.
And now you know how frustratingly close you are with your magic attack. Another 10. Okay.
That's still good though. And guardians are still up then.
Okay. Did you make a check for your concentration on your hex, Daisha?
No.
Or for your, not your hex, your darkness. Because you took 15 bludgeoning damage.
No. So I have to roll what for that?
A con check, right?
Con save.
Con save, yeah. And you don't have Warcaster, do you?
No.
No.
All right. So then that brings to point an important question. Does that mean that they actually could see from the moment he grabbed me and pulled me in close?
does,
No,
doesn't
10,
it?
isn't 10 the save? Because it's 10 or half the damage,
It
whichever's
is
higher.
10 or half the damage. I'm trying to remember how exactly
really
concentration works, because
Deal with this.
we haven't done much of, actually
Mhm.
getting hit by things while casting. Here's the other thing. Can you have Hex and Darkness going on at the same time? Because I'm pretty sure Hex is a concentration spell. And so is Darkness.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I am the worst spellcaster ever. I have to look at them both because I put the body of text in for them at least.
Yeah,
I
they're
have to
both-
read every spell before I.
They're both concentration, so.
So
Yeah,
you
you
can only
line
have
one up.
one.
Well, that's
That's a
lovely.
feat that lets you do two.
No, of course I don't. Why would I have a feat that lets me have two?
There isn't one at all.
No,
So
there's
I
not.
absolutely screwed myself over because I'm not used to using, because I haven't used the darkness in so long to try and avoid being problematic for everyone's existence. So lovely. I guess the hex spell fails and the darkness spell stays up.
It does.
I mean, I tried.
Good thing he rolled
I
a 5 on the
tried.
first one. Because otherwise, then that would negate my damage.
Hmm.
He rolled at disadvantage.
So you made your check, just barely. It's 10
Oh.
or half the damage taken. Steak was correct. So you managed to maintain your
Survive
concentration.
temporarily.
Mm.
Yeah. It'll be gone in a minute. Next time he hits me, it'll be fine.
Shaking in the dark like a rag.
He is. He really is.
And then
Okay.
Finkelknob hit twice. Anything else? Finkelknob's through?
Nope. I'm good.
Okay.
Unless there's something fun I can do as a bonus action.
Araj.
Do I make another save now or later?
You are frightened.
Make a save.
So do you?
I guess my
What's
question
your
is:
thought process?
is the save at the start or the end of the turn?
Let's call it the. You're trying to shake yourself out of your fear semi-paralysis, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, at the end of your turn, you can see if you're not scared anymore or not.
Okay.
We'll see what's up.
As a free action, I'd like to say, bastards grabbed me.
Okay.
Okay, between that and seeing its toes, is that enough for pack tactics to negate the disadvantage?
I mean, I feel like at your size you're attacking the toes anyway, but
I mean,
I'm just asking because I really don't want to fire blindly into darkness and with disadvantage and accidentally hit Shaggy.
I guess that depends on where you're
Free-
shooting from.
It was a risk I was willing to take.
there is an ally of yours within 5 feet, and he's not incapacitated. So
It's not.
So I can
so
just take
sure.
All right, I will just take a single hand crossbow shot because that's all I can do because freaking loading.
Mm-hmm.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
8 damage.
Wee.
Wait, how far away is he before I say that? 8 damage?
You smite.
I'm not sure.
He's
Can
within
you
range.
smite with a crossbow?
Melee attacks only. It specifies that in the text
Okay,
of
you
it.
have to hit them with the crossbow. Got it.
But yeah.
Free action.
Ooh.
Then drop shadows so we can see.
The shadows are up so he doesn't kill you, fuckers.
He's gonna kill you.
But we might kill you instead.
Do it anyway. If worst comes to worst, you can pick my ass up. It'll be fine.
We can't though. That's why we're here.
It'll be grand.
All right. Yeah, that's all I got. So,
Okay, Warden.
well,
So
hold
what's
on.
like
Save. And
From where you are, you cannot see any of it.
It's not
Yeah.
Warden's turn, it's Yordle's turn.
Oh, my bad.
also, I rolled a 5 on the save to be unafraid. So,
All right. Yordle, you're hidden from the thing. It's very distracted. What's happening?
I can still see its toesies, right?
You can see its toesies and a big black blob.
Opondo.
Wow.
darkness is just Pondo confirmed.
Said Big Black Bob, not Big Empty Void. Clear.
Can I, if I step back and jump, can I make this as is, or do I, am I too far?
I mean, you can. You want to jump onto it?
Yes.
Okay.
Before it disappeared, since I have not seen its toesies move, I'm assuming this.
Yeah, I
giant
mean it's
nasty thing is
there.
in the same
You
spot.
haven't.
So I'm gonna.
It's too big for you to grapple.
I don't need to grapple it. I just need to stand on it.
Okay.
I just need to be able to
Um,
get up on it and stick some claws in it so I can just ride it like a pony. I couldn't think of a way to say that without sounding.
That voice was very deliberate.
I'm kind of glad that Shady's currently censoring this whole thing.
Shady.
Oh.
His name is Shady now,
His name
confirmed.
is Shady.
Shaggy, 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 shaggy.
Now the fuck he was gonna beat you to it.
Okay.
That quote ties to this right now. Good
You're
job.
gonna have to make an acrobatics check to stay on, because he's slippery. But
Okay.
yes, you can do
You
that.
big brother boy.
So this is basically like when I jumped onto Karen, whatever her name was.
Karen.
Susan.
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 Yeah.
Susan.
Susan?
Okay, so I need to make an acrobatics to jump and an acrobatics to stay.
No, you. It's only a 5-foot jump.
Okay.
You don't need to make a check for that. You're an adventurer. But in order to get up high enough to land on top and not fall off, that's going to be an acrobatics check, and it's not going to be easy either.
You're a monk. This is what you're made to do.
Nope, that's not what I'm made to do. That was an 8.
You launch yourself into the dark void and bounce against Froghemoth flesh and onto the water, where you land as though it were solid ground because of water walk.
Bing. I'm just imagining the worst awful jiggle physics, the
Jiggle physics. Yikes.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like, you slammed into its fat, chubby, like slimy frog body and just bounced, and you're standing up against it like, oh.
So what was the name of that giant balloon that they had at the summer camps, where you would jump on it and then someone would jump on after you and the momentum would fly you off in a different direction?
I never.
You're asking the
went
wrong
to-
group of people.
Apparently so.
Never went to summer camp.
My summer camp didn't. Never mind.
My summer camp
Was that
mostly
movement or
reading.
just action?
One time at summer camp.
Was that cross it around? Was that an action and movement, or was that just?
Why?
Don't fall in.
You just did.
I mean, I didn't. I
Well,
didn't tell myself not
kinda-
to fall in. Telling Cat
Oh.
not to fall in.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. We'll call the jump rodeo bullshit your bonus action. You can attack if you want to. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just gonna but its butt. What I'm assuming is its butt. Because let's face it, that was facing me the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 5, so 13.
Mm-hmm. It is completely black around you. You can't see anything. It's like your head is in a vat of ink.
Oh, I didn't realize I was in the bubble.
Yeah.
I thought I was close to the bubble, but not actually in it, and I was just attacking what was directly above the feeties.
Well then, surprise, by climbing in here, you put yourself in the bubble with it.
Nice. That's
Sense regrets.
yeah, I don't have regret. I got to do something. Nope, neither one of those hit.
Okay. Now it's Warden's turn.
Talk to
You
it.
can't see jack shit, my friend. Now you can.
Now I can?
You can see toesies, yeah.
Okay.
They
And
have
can
a
I,
single
like-
crossbow bolt in.
Can I interpolate from the toesies where the rest of the body is? Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty big. You can figure it out.
My basic understanding of anatomy allows me to figure out where the body is. Okay.
Yeah, I mean toesies, and the
hips,
body is generally above the toesies.
I mean,
Toesies,
fair.
legsies, booties, hippies, tummy, wummies.
Can Warden
Uh,
teach an anatomy class?
No, please,
No.
God, no.
Yes, it would be great.
Be better than anything we got around here.
Honestly,
Alright.
given he's a ranger, it would probably be about the same. I'm gonna poke my head around the obelisk and take 2 shots.
What the fuck am I listening to? Yeah.
Don't.
Welcome to the best shittertainment you've ever heard.
Shittertainment.
Dungeons and Deuces.
Well, that's going in my tagline.
Boom. First one misses, second one hits.
Yeah.
Yep, that's going in the tagline.
That is a 12 damage.
Okay. Very nice.
And I'm going to lean down to our little paladin and whisper, now is not the time for doubt, friend. We need you at your fullest.
Don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
And then, because I have a bonus action left, I'm going to go ahead and just pop our little Healy buddy. I need to... so if I peek around, I can see... What? Oh, I can't see him yet. Could I get a token, please, for the Healy boy?
Yeah, let's
Oh yeah, Buffalo.
Yeah. Literally Buffalo.
Does it need ground, or can it just kind of float?
It is...
It's a spiritual buffalo.
Yeah.
So it could also just... It could
Yes.
look like it's walking on water, but not really.
Yep.
Okay.
And if you want to just plop it down over here.
I get it now. Buffalo.
I feel like that wasn't intentional. Well, actually, no, it's Pim's. Never mind.
I mean, technically it's
It's
not a
50-50.
buffalo. It's an auroch, but you know.
Whatever, they're buffaloes.
Listen.
That's like saying a fridge is just a reverse oven. I mean,
You're not wrong.
Go eat a reverse oven.
We call things heaters. Why don't we call things colders?
Coolers.
Fuck!
fucking. Alright.
memes are afoot.
Listen here. Thing. Save image.
Sorry,
Hopefully.
Giles.
You're fine. I should have done this a zillion years ago.
A zillion years.
Would it be easier to make it a character sheet? Oh, wait. Hold
I
on.
am making
That's
it
what
a
you're
character
doing,
sheet.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just adding an image. You can change it later. How long are you going to take to upload? There we go. Now you can put it where you want.
Buddy appears
Bless
today.
Bless you.
But Buddy's just
Okay.
gone, right? Like
Buddy's
Buddy's
a
gone.
coward. Buddy would stick his head in and go, nope. And out.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Now there's two of them.
There are two
Wait.
of them now.
There we go.
Okay, Healy boy. Got it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Tim's made a buffalo.
Did it
I
heal somebody or no?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I don't,
No.
because it can't get to, okay.
Yeah.
That was
And I
Warden's
don't
turn.
think Keeper needs any, but
no, I haven't been hit yet.
yeah.
Yep.
That's my turn.
Shaggy.
Can I cast one grab?
Your speed is 0 while you're grappled. And your arms are not going to be very effective. So stuff with somatic components might be tricky.
Eldritch Blast is verbal and somatic.
Okay. But you just need to like point at the thing, which I think you can still do. So yes, you can cast Eldritch Blast.
Well, in that case.
Are you looking at me in that tone of voice because I have string cheese?
I'm assuming a
One
13
miss.
misses.
It does. Its AC is 14. You all have deduced that thus far.
Mhm.
6 damage. Got it. Okay. Keeper.
Okay. Sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Free action.
Mm.
I drop the spell.
Thank you.
Is it a free action? Just
It
To be-
typically is.
okay. Cool. I guess if it's concentration, you can just stop concentrating on it.
Yeah, or it's like a bonus or something. I think he would have action economy left.
Yeah, I think so too. It's his turn, so he's. I forgot that it was his turn when I was asking that question.
Quotes tonight. Very accurate.
D&D
to what we're
-ish.
doing. Yeah.
10, 15,
It's almost like they're all from D&D or something.
That's just they're timing out really well.
20, 25, 30.
It's not like Hobble has 700 fucking quotes or anything.
We got one about the a long piece of wooden shaft after I got the glaive. We got one about touching yourself and feeling better after we cast the buffalo. About not shitting themselves with regrets after I landed on my ass in the water. On the water.
Alright. And as I get back, I am going to cast Bless.
Okay. On who?
Going to cast it on Shaggy, Yortle, and on Orage.
I do feel blessed.
Hashtag bless.
Hashtag, yeah.
Less competitive.
Hashtag Monday motivations.
And I will also echo the same sentiments as Warden did. We need your help, little one. Please.
This is turned into a group therapy session.
We're fighting a thing
Do
and we're
you
fucking
need to-
dying. Help.
As a matter of fact,
I'll throw a javelin.
reaction, Shaggy goes, Orage, I'm dying!
Yeah.
Orage,
Mm?
do you need me to carry you into battle?
He makes upsies.
We'll get back to that.
Wow.
The answer is yes.
I'm hearing yes.
That's what I heard.
I know you still have bonus action.
Yeah, the spiritual
Probably pick up a little bit,
weapon.
or is
Get
your
out the-
movement?
Yeah. Let's see that damage.
Swing is
7.
I was gonna say that's a lot of damage, but
That's a moderate.
it's a moderate amount of damage. Yeah,
It's damage.
that's damage. Now our friend the frog Hemoth. Shaggy, you take 14 plus 4 is 18 plus 6 is 24 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, all of a sudden, Shaggy blacks out.
Okay.
That's it? Right, spellcaster. Sorry.
That's
Why do you why do you think we've been nudging you?
Like, literally, hanging limp. You said it was 24 damage, right?
I did.
Yeah, I meant.
Oh,
Well, technically, I'm at -3.
Doesn't exist in 5e. You're fine.
Yeah, you're at 0.
I know.
Unless you have one to
you're
eat,
dying.
How eaten is he?
I think he's been like curled up on the fork and is now like on the way in. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Finkelknob,
Yeah.
it tries to tongue you.
Okay.
Make a strength save.
No reaction to it? I can see it.
Danger
It's
sense.
it's not an attack roll. It's a strength save.
Okay. Well, I'm good at those too, so fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Yeah, it is. DC 18 was the DC,
Oh, okay. This is gonna be a tough one.
and so it like slaps you with its tongue, and it's like sticky, but you smack it
You
off.
slap it out of-
Yeah.
It's like sticky.
Get off!
Sticky,
No.
icky, vicky.
Oh, I just like the single.
No, I'm just imagining it like one of those sticky hands you get at like out of gumball machines. Just
Stop making a lot of noise.
It sounds very legitimate as a.
Oh, my scared the dog.
Yordle. It picks you
Their
up and
ears are-
squeezes. You take 20 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
And that's its turn. Finkelknob. It's
Fuck,
you.
looks like I'm climbing Frog Mountain.
I was about to say, hey, melee tanks?
I was trying to guide him around. Anyway,
yeah, well, I'm mechanically afraid. So
here's what I
I'm
want to
mechanically
do.
afraid I'm going to grab you.
So what's a typical climb check? You said disadvantage because he's slimy.
Yeah, he's slimy, so the check is difficult.
Okay.
So
I
you
want to see
want
if this
do
improves
you
my
want to like
odds.
jump or do you want to climb? What's happening? Talk to me.
Here's what I want to do. I want to jump
Okay.
out with both of my hand axes and use
Okay.
them basically like climbing picks. And
Okay.
climb this fucker.
Okay.
And I
Yeah.
get rid of disadvantage if I do that.
Yeah. Just
Let's
roll the
Okay.
climb check. See if you can get them to
What'd you say that was? Strength?
athletics or strength.
Oh, okay. Either one's good for me.
I mean, her nickname is Yeet, so
Not good
Do it.
enough.
do it, Calf, do it.
No. Well, I still get my hits in, right?
Yep. You. So you can attack it with the hand
All right.
axes.
Alright, I'm gonna just be down here trying to get a hold then with the hand axes.
Okay. You hit.
That's a hit.
Yep.
Can we do better than that? Yeah, we can do better than that. Let's try again. Okay, I'm taking the
No.
first one.
you can't
Okay.
do better than that.
It's
Uh,
a no.
Second one, yes.
Now
Too
it's
strong.
bleeding.
Too strong.
Now it's
Um,
bleeding.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
And
Jesus.
Guardians. Come at me.
Okay.
Oh, did you give disadvantage when it attacked Hobble?
I did.
Okay.
It was a 19 and a 26.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
I
I
just
know,
wanted to
right?
check.
Yeah, no, sure.
Alright.
I
I'm
am
fine.
prone to forgetting shit like that. Please check.
Oh,
Araj.
All right. I literally have two giant furbolgs trying to coax me out of this. Does that help with the save at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Their help action.
Not
Don't you
only,
also have bless?
yeah,
You have
not
bless.
Yeah, that I also do. But
hint,
Mhm.
fucking hint.
yeah, well, the saves at the end of the turn is which is the issue.
How long does
'cause-
fear last?
Until I break the save,
Oh, fuck.
Once love
or until I'm
peace has
dead.
happened,
One of the two.
it shall break the curse.
Just lean into it. Cower, beg, and grovel.
I have to be near it for that, and I can't move near it.
Cower, beg, and grovel to one of the healers, to one of the furbolgs.
That won't help.
Sure it will.
No, they're
She won't eat
I
you.
will shot
Don't
put.
worry doing it.
the only thing.
the dice.
Yeah, the only thing I can really do is
Roll.
I'm trying to roll. Okay, only thing I can do is take another crossbow shot and hope I make the save at the end of the turn. That's it.
Yep. Do it.
So that's a natural 3. So no. Wait,
Okay, do the
do I
same.
have, is Pack Tactics active now? Like actually, like with the
Should-
Yes.
that's a natural 18. So
Okay. So you hit with a crossbow bolt.
8
Roll
damage.
Okay.
And do I get anything fun besides the bless for this con save, or
Roll it and tell me what it is, and I'll tell you if you passed or not.
it's a natural 20?
Yes, of course
Where
you
were
did.
you on the attack?
Over there.
God. All right. Well,
Can you do
cool.
that picking thing? You're picking.
I don't know why. I don't edit settings, but whatever. Okay. Cool.
Sorry about the shouting earlier.
Nah, it's fine. Small lizard no longer afraid.
Hmm.
Just normal amount afraid.
But
Right.
you know,
not cowering in the corner, afraid.
I
Just
can't do anything with that till my
slightly
next turn.
pissing yourself. Yep.
And...
Yordle.
Okay. Well, I'm grappled. So shut up, malware. Who cares? To struggle out of a grapple is at the end of the turn?
As an action, you can make your strength check.
Yeah, no, I saw it knock out Shaggy, and I'm not exactly very thrilled about that, so I'm gonna try and bite it. No, not actually bite it.
Snapping turtle.
There's no like disadvantage or anything, right? There's no weird bubbles. Anything I'm forgetting?
No.
Okay.
No, you just can't move until you escape.
15
Where'd
plus
you
5,
blast?
so 20.
Yeah.
20 is enough.
6 plus 2. That's 12. 6 points of damage. Gonna claw at it again. Whee.
Wait, you're choosing to attack instead of escape.
Yeah.
Am I understanding that correctly?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
Ooh.
not concerned about trying to get away because
Okay.
running into a wall of flubber, I'm just like, I'm not worried about this. If I got knocked
Okay.
out, whatever.
Alright.
Second attack does not hit, and then... Okay. Flurry of blows.
Okay.
Eat. Flurry of booze.
Uh-huh.
One is not gonna hit, but then the other one is gonna hit with a 20. Not a natural 20, just a 20.
Uh-huh. Roll damage.
That's 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna start cursing at it in Aquarian?
Aquan. Yeah, gotcha.
Aquan.
An aquarium.
In Aquarian. Aquarium. I talked to
Okay.
Aquarian people.
Sounds legit.
Uh-huh. Warden.
Once more, I'm going to lean down to Oraj and say, just like old times, and then I'm going to run out across the water. While bonus action, Shaggy takes 1d6 healing.
Okay.
Well, that's good for me.
Better than him taking death
He's
save.
up next.
You thought for a minute that you just fucked him over.
Oh yeah, take the 3.
Yeah.
Woohoo! I have 3 hit points. So, question: did it drop me when it rendered me down to nothing?
It did not.
That was worth a shot.
It was. It hasn't noticed that you have stopped squirming, to be honest.
Oof.
Is that a death claw for the icon? Because it kind of looks like a death claw.
Not quite. Also, here's 2 shots at it.
Okay. They both hit.
Like they do.
What's the total? 18?
22? Or... Oh, yes, 18. Sorry, math bad.
Math bad. Yeah. Okay. He's starting to look a little haggard. Hey, Shaggy, guess what? You don't have to make a death save.
I did notice, yeah. And I'm barely awake.
Uh-huh.
But barely awake is still awake enough to fucking do this.
Okay.
One hit.
I know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Keeper.
By the Warden, you're the only one who hears this. But Shaggy whispers under his breath, "This is for taking me away from Scoop."
No.
I don't have the blindness potion. Remember, I think I already used it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I used it against the Terrafolk.
Right. We did use that. Okay.
Hi, we're all just kind of ganging up in this circle here. Can I cut Shaggy away from this thing?
You can try to like sever its. So you want to like cut its tentacle off?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna call that a called shot. It's gonna increase your
Your DC.
armor class. Yeah, your DC to hit by some. But if you do enough damage, you can sever a tentacle. It's not going to be easy necessarily, or you can try and help him to get free.
I am going to use my DM inspiration to take that 20.
Okay. You hack the hack at the tentacle. Let's see if you do enough damage to hack it off.
Day the tentacle.
Not enough. You did some damage to it. There's a big gash in it. It's bleeding, but it didn't come off.
Can I have my spiritual weapon come and try and finish the job?
Sure.
Hi, scythes.
Scythe.
Ooh.
Negative.
Never mind. And that's all I
Alright.
can do.
Alright. Shaggy, sounds like you are probably about to go out again, my friend.
It really does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
How long can we keep this up?
4,
He's just gonna get a D6 on my turn anyway.
10,
Just
16 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'm right out.
Yeah.
I had 3.
Uh-huh.
3.
But you're not dead.
I'm not dead. No.
that is important.
It really is.
Finger is
Not
important.
yet.
And
Cat has come.
Yordle is still being hung on to. However, instead of trying to squeeze the shit out of Yordle, our friend is going to try and grab Finkelknop. He's got 4 tentacles.
Come at me, bro.
Oop, I clicked twice. The first one is a 19.
Okay, that hits.
16 bludgeoning damage, and it hath grappled it and grabbed it you.
I'm a gravited. Okay.
You're a grabbed.
Just
Let's
Or-
see.
nautical points. North, south, and west.
He's
Keeper.
giving me a help up Frog Mountain.
It
Yeah.
smacks you with its tongue. Make a strength save.
Yeah.
You fail. Which means, let's see. You are pulled into an unoccupied space within 5 feet of the froghemoth, and it can
Here.
bite you as a bonus action.
Oh no.
Schwink. And bite attack. Let's see how this goes.
Tongues, tentacles,
Hopefully it
and bites.
misses.
Oh, that hits. Okay. Ooh.
That doesn't sound good.
I'm gonna. So, I had this on GM roll. I just want to show you what the text says. So,
You got it.
yeah. However,
Oh, good.
I'm not sure if you're actually small enough for it to swallow. Right?
Because they count
for
as
a
the
lot of
large.
things, you count as large.
I'm for all like size purposes and everything when figuring out features and traits, racial traits. Count as large to determine your carrying capacity and the weight you can push, drag, or lift.
Okay, so it's just for carry capacity. It's
So I'm swallowed.
yeah.
Thought we were gonna have a Baby Yoda moment.
Yeah. However, it was less damage than that on the one that I rolled. You take 16 piercing damage from the teeth, and you take 9 acid damage.
Are you okay? I'd ask if I wasn't bleeding to death. I actually think one of my ribs cracked and punctured a lung.
This is a good round for me to have a full action and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and I
please do
figure
something.
you were just gonna watch
No.
us all die and get eaten and then just kind of
No.
go off in the distance.
Hey, look, you can go in melee range.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
do I need to roll another Constitution saving throw for bless?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're gonna have to do you are a caster though, right?
Yep, I am a
Oh,
warcaster.
Shit, I forgot I had bless.
That's
Of
not good
course. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, you no longer have bless.
I never used it anyways. Please do not use it on me again. I forgot. Like all those would have hit if I had actually, but never. So please don't use it on me again.
Okay, Finkelknop.
Alright. So, I'm up in the air grappled by this thing, huh?
Yep.
I could probably strength out, but then I won't do any damage. I can kind of tank through being squeezed, so I'm just going to chop at this fucking limb.
Okay.
Reckless attack, Guardians.
Uh-huh. You hit?
Yes. No, fuck that. Yes.
Not enough. Close.
I get another attack.
Uh-huh.
Nope, no, I don't. That one should have been the reckless attack. Oh well.
It's it's hanging by a thread. The tentacle that's got you.
Okay.
Shoot her!
So, Araj.
I have a I would do one more thing.
Sure.
I have a potion of abjuration. I don't know what it does. Can I throw it down the creature's mouth?
This seems like a bad idea.
Can I roll to catch it?
That's what I want to do.
Yeah, Keeper's gonna
Okay.
come out
It would
looking
be
like a
bad if
bunny.
it drinks it, though. That would be very bad.
Are we doing this?
Just hit Keeper in the face
Fucking
on the
do
way
it.
down.
I don't remember what that potion of abjuration was. We never figured out what it was.
We never figured it out because no
But
one
if
identified
abjuration
it.
would probably keep you the fuck alive.
I mean,
Okay.
it worked when we did it with Sue and we put something random in her face.
Oh god.
Do you want me to roll?
No, you can. The thing is going. Bah, it burps, right?
Okay.
And you.
I wait for that and chuck it in.
Yeah, and you chuck in a potion with a cork in it. Keeper
Mhm.
catches said potion.
Hell yeah.
Because Keeper's that badass.
Yeah.
Keeper's like, oh no.
Okay.
Okay. So, a little bit of murmuring to themselves.
Uh-huh.
Kind of just taking a second to breathe.
Uh-huh.
And then just rushing in. 2 longsword attacks. No shield. 2-handed, the longsword. Both at advantage, because I'm pretty sure someone's active for this thing. Right?
Yeah. You're getting pack tactics, trust
Correct me
me.
if I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
so that
Someone's
first-
inside the
Long
creature,
sword,
I think
just
you get
like-
pack tactics for
That
that.
first one is a
Just like
16,
two
and that
really long
second one
knives for him,
is
like
a
kitchen
natural
knives.
19.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to dump both of my second level smites into this.
Hell yeah!
Doesn't do any last time. This time
Hey.
it's like double barrel.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
So
So how? Tell me about how this, the narrative. I want the
All right.
story. What's going through their head?
All right.
What do they
As they're
say? What does
running-
it look like? Yeah.
I understand if this doesn't work, but don't let them die because of me. Just kind of saying that to themselves, hoping they're listening.
Okay.
Alright, let's do the
Yeah.
actual sword damage first. So that's so that's 11, and does the smite work?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what the heck is the damage on smite? I actually need to look this up. Hold on.
Worst paladin ever.
I haven't used it in a while. Cut me some slack.
Obviously.
Shush. Divine smite. 2d8 plus 1d8 for higher levels, so that's 68.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's 11. 7, so 18. And 5, so that is 20. 22? Is that right? 22?
You're asking
So
the wrong people.
11 sword damage.
No, yeah, it's 11 sword damage.
22 smite damage.
Yeah, 22 radiant.
So you do 33 damage. This thing keels over and starts to sink. Nice work.
Woo! And you just see a face of relief, like, and then confusion, but mainly relief. Mostly relief. Just okay. I'm gonna sit down for a second to just fall back on the water.
I mean, you say I'm going to see that, but right now all I see are the inside of my own eyelids.
Yeah, like you could have not had this problem. And
Right. I can do things about that too.
Crawling out.
do you shake off like a dog?
Are we out of turn
A little
order?
bit, yeah.
I
Are
mean,
we out
Yes.
of turn order?
You
Okay.
are.
Oh, I didn't get to climb through.
You didn't.
so
Scoot your friend away. I can heal him back up.
It sinks to the bottom of the 6-foot deep pool. And part of its body, like its eye stalks still stick out slightly, and like part of its lolling head.
While they're
Good.
doing that, I want to go cut off those eye stalks.
Okay?
you're the trophy taker of the group, aren't you?
You think?
Them and me.
Sea purple loincloth.
Shaggy,
Headdress loincloth is in my thing,
Yeah.
and
take 28 points of healing.
That puts me at 28 hit points. Yay! It gets real easy when you're dying.
Do you
Cleric
need
of the
more?
Grave.
Before I
You
dismiss
have
this
to
board,
roll
you
for
need more.
healing when you're dead.
I do. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dying.
here. Yeah,
I
you
do.
can take a d6 then.
yeah,
I'll get the Auroch spirit to just make a lap and pass through everybody. So
I'll follow it so that I can get
I'll let
more.
you guys roll your own d6s, and then I'm gonna
Spinny
dismiss it.
hill music chasing the little buffalo around.
how necessary was that smite? I'm curious.
Very.
You would not have killed it without it.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear.
You tripled your damage.
It had
It
30
was
hit
necessary.
points.
Okay, so in other words, yeah, yeah. Water walk lasts for an hour, right?
Yeah.
They're just kind of floating, just.
we solved your frog puzzle.
What do I need to roll to get some? Well, one, I'm gonna cut off all those damn eye stalks. Two,
There's 3 of them.
to see what that tongue is made out of, and if it's strong enough that if I petrify it, I can use petrify it. Mummify it?
Tan it.
Can it?
Try it.
I can use.
Do you want
it-
to make it
Turn
into a
whip?
Yeah, I can use it as part of a monster whip I want to make, along with. Tiny jaculi strips.
While
you
the
can
turtle
cut
is
out
trying to
its
figure out if
tongue
they can
and see if you
weaponize
can
the
figure
thing.
out what to do with it later.
Okay, good.
So while the turtle is trying to weaponize the thing, I'm going to look at the frog
Oh.
statue.
When you reach in to cut off its tongue,
If it moves, I'm gonna freak out.
no, it does not move.
Okay.
But you do take 10 acid damage from reaching into its mouth.
I wasn't
I need to
gonna
get more
reach in its
D8s
mouth,
out.
but sure. I was just
I
gonna
mean,
grab the
if
part.
you're gonna get the base of the tongue, it's long. If you're trying, it's like a, it's in there.
Yeah, I know. You just grab the tip that's sticking out. You pull. Never mind. There's no way to make this sound good. You pull until it stops, and then you get right before its lips, and pfft, but it's already. I already took the 10 damage off. Never mind.
Okay.
Get the whole. How much does this thing weigh?
A lot.
Not asking you, Dino Man.
Don't
Don't look at me like that.
Fuck.
You
Alright.
you went in for the whole tongue because you were mad,
Yes.
and it weighs 14 pounds.
Cool.
That's a lot for a tongue.
13, 14. Okay, that's not too bad.
Hobble.
What?
Never mind.
No, don't. Never mind me. How do you spell froghemoth? Yep.
I would
Frog.
frog.
He.
Moth.
Yep.
It's
already did that.
right there on the roll 20. Its attacks.
Say it. Say it, Jills. Say it.
Nothing. Just 14 pounds. That's all.
Say it.
14 pounds. That's all I was saying. That's it. It's
What do you
it's
mean
out
that,
there
that
now.
was you already said
Oh
that?
well.
It's a lot of tongue.
There we go.
It's a lot of anything. It's a lot of flesh that you've removed from the froggy myth.
Okay. Now that
What's happening next?
we're
going-
back up and running,
Can I do
so
one
to
thing
speak.
quick?
Sure.
I'm gonna pat Yeet on the head and say, "It seems your god has more faith than you think."
Alright, I'm just.
Your god has more
Yeah.
faith in you than you have faith in you.
I was going to
Y'all-
leave that one out. but-
Y'all go ahead. I'm just gonna lay here for a minute. Y'all go ahead and do whatever.
As I go to look at the frog
This
statue, I
is-
turn around and I'm like, I just gotta say, thanks for picking me up. Twice. That went better in my head.
Just about a minute later, just kind of roll over and just kind of throw up a little bit. Just,
It floats along the water.
oh, that's disgusting. Okay. I'm
Thank God we've got water walk.
gonna,
Oh.
Uh,
Vomit does too.
all right.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Do you want-
sit on the water and just grumble and like meditate now.
Just someone go get the freaking cube.
He's right there.
Yeah, what the fuck are you saying?
We haven't
Talking
even
shit?
been in the shrine yet.
You know what? That's a good point, actually.
It's gonna say something about being nice to the frog team to get the cube.
Well, I have a warhammer if it does.
Vindictive much?
Yeah, it's probably only held by stone.
And magic.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of things could have killed us at this point.
So what's happening now?
I wanted to look at the monolith in the middle of this thing.
You mean the frog statue I went to go look at?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it bad if my
both
plan
of you
was-
roll perception checks.
Perception.
I will when I'm back at my character page.
Okay.
Is it bad that if I got swallowed, my plan was to use the animal stone and get the biggest fucking animal in there with me?
No.
I was going to use vampiric touch to get myself out.
So
I could have also just filled his belly with mayonnaise.
Shaggy has a new level of awareness thanks to his recent brushes with death, and actually rolls well on his perception check. He feels like Warden.
Small lizard is just floating. Just float.
so
Like a green Eeyore.
as you examine the statue, right? It's a frog that a huge frog. It looks a lot like the frog Hemoth, but without the tentacles. Like it's got the weird eye stalks, but it doesn't have the tentacles.
We need to cut them all off.
And it's got like the same sort of legs. Yeah. And as you look inside of its mouth, in a little indentation in the bottom of the mouth, there's a stone key.
I use Mage Hand to take it out.
Froghemoth 2, electric.
I've had a key.
Should we not?
Is there a door?
Closer that way. It just kind of points. Still floating.
Hey, look, there's a door there. I
Uh,
assume that's a door with the double stone thing.
It is, and
Okay.
over the lintel you see more Omuin.
Of course I do.
Oh, that would have been smart.
Well, I can't actually read this one. You got to let me breast first.
Herbalism kit. It's great.
Are you guys just smoking on the water?
Yes.
Yeah,
Smoke on the
there's
water.
Yep, smoke on the
There's
water.
no fire in the sky.
Just gets in the door.
Partway through Shaggy's nap, you all start swimming
Oh, nope.
Oh shit.
as water walk wears off.
That almost counts as a bath. Can't have that happen.
Damn that water walk.
Actually, I was floating. I'm probably all right. Probably over here by now, though.
hmm Just sort of casually kicking through the murky water.
Not even
really
kicking,
fast.
just
Just
laying
on
there.
her-
Just
She's just on her back, just floating.
yeah, just back. Just. Ugh.
You all take a short rest.
I don't get rage back on short rest. Only long rest. Okay.
How many dice can a short?
You can use as many of your hit dice as you have.
But Warden specifically said that they were just going to have the spirits stay until everyone was healed.
It
Uh,
can only
I-
stay
I had
for
to
up
do-
to a minute.
Yeah, I only had to do one pass. So everybody
I
got
got
one
whole
1d6.
point.
Everybody got 1d6. Okay.
Oh, everybody got a D6.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back up to full
I
then.
probably shouldn't brag about this, but I didn't get hit.
I mean, you also didn't really get in there until you decided to come in at the last
No.
second and save the world.
I mean, that's fair.
You shouldn't brag about that. No.
I'm
you
right.
yeah. You know.
They updated their monk.
Who updated their monk?
Full 20?
Roll 20.
Why? How do you mean?
If you type in monk and you click on rules, there's a new thing.
Oh.
Oh, is there a new UA for it?
That looks like the actual
Yeah, like it didn't look like this before.
Oh.
PHP. Yeah.
Cool. They have it for Barbarian too, but they have all of them.
They have archetypes in here now.
Neat.
I bought the player's handbook and the something else from them.
Probably Xanathars if I had to
So
take
that's probably it.
it.
I see
that's-
XGE included in the stuff.
Yeah.
Xanathar is good, yeah. Oh, that infill speeds too fast.
I didn't have a plan. Just for the record, I didn't have a plan if the smite didn't work.
I am not surprised by that.
I'm just like, well, it'll either work or we all die. And I mean, you know.
I mean, you weren't all about to die.
No.
Well, you know.
I only took
If-
damage.
If the smite didn't work, my get out of jail free card for grapple also didn't work. So, I mean.
Alright. Well, I'm halfway healed, so that's good.
Yeah.
Better than nothing.
Be
You
clear.
can have 1,000 experience each, by the way.
Does that include the dogs?
Yes.
Okay. Does that put us over?
No, we are 700
14?
shy.
Okay.
We are 13-3.
Ooh, we're real close, though.
We are.
Mhm.
Can you smell that level?
Quick, let's go find some bees.
Oh, that's rude. According
Not the
to
bees.
according to Kobold.club, that was an easy encounter for you guys.
Fuck that.
Yeah, bull.
I mean, it helps
you know
when
what?
there's actually all of us fighting and
Could've
not
been, though.
just one of us behind a bush.
Mhm.
Hey,
There's six
Sorry,
of
a
us.
pillar.
Hey, I was afraid of it.
The thing took what, 200 damage?
Not
Mhm.
quite. Close
Not
to.
quite. Yeah. That's a lot.
About 170. And
No.
it still only took you 3 turns to kill it?
Was that your soundboard?
Yeah, we stung, but technically that could have
No.
been much worse.
Good night,
Good night,
Steak
Steak Dad.
Yep.
No, I have a little noisemaker I keep on my desk that does that.
Soundboard?
I'll be right back.
So does anyone know how to read this? Is that the guy that just went to go take a pee in the water?
No, Shaggy's been translating last few times.
Yeah,
I
but
recognize the
unfortunately I need to
letters.
rest first before I can do it. But once I've rested,
Well,
aka a short rest, I'll be able to
Didn't-
read it again.
did we not just take a short rest?
Yeah.
did.
We did.
Well,
Yeah.
I needed to know that it counted before I...
Yeah, it counted.
Okay. So yeah, pop.
You touch the lintel and the inscription says, Kubazan urges us to tread without fear and to give back as much as we take.
Well, we did that.
To tread without fear and give back as much as we take?
Correct.
So do we gotta kill one more thing since Shaggy got knocked out twice?
I think we gave it a lot. My guess is we weren't supposed to attack. We were supposed to swap it with something else.
Swap it with something else.
If they didn't want us to kill the giant frog monster, they should have put the rules at the front.
No.
Yeah.
The giant frog monster is not the thing. Like, see, this is important.
Oh.
So, hold on a second. I reach into the pouch and I pull out the cubes. How big is the cube?
3 by 3 inches.
I'm a lot bigger than
3 by 3 inches. How much does it
that.
weigh?
Half a pound.
Half a pound.
Mm.
Okay.
Just put a half a pound of kitty steaks down.
What did
I put it back in the
disgusting
pouch.
frog monster like?
Oh,
How
no.
much does a 50 gold piece of gold nugget weigh?
Do I know anything about Cubazan?
What
the hell is it? Oh, that's the name of the person? Right.
Yeah.
Kubazan urges us to tread without fear and give back as much as we take.
Yordle knows that that's the frog-hemoth god from the 9 trickster gods of Omu.
I'm noticing a pattern with these trickster gods.
Like to play
You
tricks?
got something easier that was
No.
easier to
Whatever they are, sits outside their temple.
Well, then, all we gotta do is just walk around and look for monsters and hope that it's okay. Wait, is there Yan Ti Temple?
Yonti are not as much considered monsters as they are intelligent.
I see.
I mean, they are considered monsters.
Wait, I've been in the middle of
morally.
this WoW raid. I know what it looks like.
Is there a keyhole in the door?
That's not a mouth of a demon.
There is a keyhole in the door.
I put the key in it and I turn the key.
The door opens.
Now, besides the statue out here and the floating corpse, there's nothing else out here. In front, right?
Correct.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, looks like I'm going. Are those spikes?
So steps
Holy.
descend to a ledge overlooking a pit of sharpened stakes. An alcove on the far wall holds a pedestal with a stone cube resting on it. A relief carved into the back of the alcove shows a monstrous frog with tentacles fighting a crane. Wooden beams radiate from the walls at floor height, with 4-foot gaps between them. Carved frog heads extrude from the walls above the beams. The wall relief shows Kubazan, a froghemoth. Whoops. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Carved frog heads extrude from the walls above the beams. There's one every 4 feet all the way around the outside.
Okay, so is the spiky part down lower?
These circles?
Yeah.
Those are spikes.
Yeah, but how
These
far down are they?
That's a good question. Do I have the answer? Yes, 30 feet.
Ooh.
So, Finkel, you're relatively light. How are you at balancing or rope climbing?
Decent.
I have an idea. Mage hand, rope around the pillar on the far side and back again.
Okay.
So now we've got 2 ropes, essentially like a rain around us, as stupid as that sounds. But we've got this rope that's wrapped around and comes back, so it's as long as he can hold on to 2 ropes.
We have a tight rope. All right.
And then we have plenty of people over here to hold the ends of it.
Mhm.
Now we've got the cube over there.
Yep.
What's something similar to it you can replace it with?
Okay, so we've got an actual cube. If it's the same as that, all we got to do is make sure that one of these cubes, like something that's like one of these cubes, maybe we can get away with something.
Do we still have those ball bearings?
Do you think we're getting oh god, what is it? Indiana
Why does the
Jones.
giant boulder come after me?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think we're gonna get Indiana Jones? I don't see a big ass
Might
boulder
get
thing.
Indiana Jones.
Okay, so
Not sticking
we
my
need
hand
something
in
that
the
weighs like
Indiana
half a pound. How much does the 50-gram gold nugget weigh? Does anyone know?
50.
Can I just?
Never mind.
50
It's
50 grams.
5G.
Oh,
I said gram. It's
Yeah.
50
Okay.
gold pieces worth of gold nugget.
I can just Misty Step over.
Can you? Oh
Can you
well.
give it back though?
2 second level spell slots.
2 second level spells. Oh yeah.
We got
Mhm.
rope, and I got an idea too. If
Yeah,
we're
if
gonna
we
do the
got
rope
rope.
trick, I'm
Also-
gonna tie the rope around my stomach, and then tie the other end of that rope around the rope.
Well, here's the thing. It
So I
says
basically make a
good.
safety.
wait. It says just go without fear, right?
Oh, that's true. We should just go.
Just
I jump.
it's a
Yeah.
really?
Can I
No.
use this outside of battle?
Yes. So, yes, you can
Oh.
use that as a.
There you go. That's good. Here, you get to do the Indiana Jones shit. That seems very, very much more in character.
Dude, alright.
Like, this is my wheelhouse. Just
maybe
hang
let
on.
one of us hold your hat. Just an idea.
What?
So that way you don't have to grab it under a closing stone door.
I tap my my pipe on Yeet's head for that suggestion, and
Hmm.
just a little ash of smoked herb is on
Alright.
her head now.
Fine.
Dr. Jones!
Lose your hat in the temple. See if I care.
So you're just dashing across. We're not messing with the beam bullshit. We're just going straight across the
I'm just gonna take a
15 feet or whatever it is.
back
I'm just moving in a little so I
You
can
get
actually
double
see the room.
distance Jump.
and just
Okay.
jump.
Okay.
Because right, like there's the beams with the frog heads at the end. Are the
there's beams set above them, but every 4 feet along the walls, there's a wooden beam that sticks out.
and then there's the spiky hole, and then
Then
there's
there's
the
the
platform
spiky-
across the way. Correct?
Then there's the platform across the way. That's correct.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna step of the wind to double my distance and back up, and then shot put.
This is when we
jump
find
over.
out it's a glass wall across the way, like in the cabin in the woods, and Yortle's dead.
Yep. Thanks. I needed that, Shaggy.
Does
Turtle
Dog.
skewers.
it does look like there's writing over there? There's probably more of that story that we got from the fighting temple.
Well,
I mean,
okay.
that sounds lovely, but I don't think Yortle knows how to read it.
Yeah, so never mind. I guess I just stay over here then.
No,
Or I could
no,
just-
no.
Yeet Shaggy.
Better idea. Since Shaggy is fond of the trick, why don't you get in the bag, Hobble, Yortle, wear the bag, and jump over, so you can
Don't drop me.
translate.
I mean,
But
you're,
yeah, sure, why not?
you're gonna be over my arm like actual.
One arm, one head, and the head out. Be like, yep, I'm good.
And now we've combined Indiana Jones with
Lollipop chainsaw? Is that
no.
what you're thinking? I don't know.
Star
For some
Wars.
reason, that's what my mind goes
Yoda,
to.
backpack.
Oh, I was thinking severed head on the Pip, just because that's for some reason the first thing that popped in my mind.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
because
but
you're
he's
serial
more
killer
like
Raven.
forearm, like upper torso, one arm.
Get all those Lucas lawsuits. Let's go.
So what's your strength score?
Mine.
Yeah.
Strength is 14.
Okay. So for a long jump, if you run up at least 10 feet, you can normally jump your strength.
14 feet.
If you're using your ability, it says it doubles that, right?
Yeah, so 28 feet.
Jump distance is doubled, yeah.
Clears it.
It'd be because it rounds down. It'd be
So-
25, right?
1, 5, 10,
Be
15,
30.
20. So you can jump that 20-foot distance with by using a key point and running 10 feet up to it.
So before you do that, one important
Wait,
question:
it's
is there 10
stairs,
feet to jump
though.
back?
Right, there's also running down the stairs is going to make that a little bit challenging. I still think you could probably do it. On the way back, you're not going to be able to get a 10-foot run up.
Just run in a circle, forehead.
You said that your Yortle can jump 25 feet, right?
A standing long jump is only half as far.
Yeah, but what I mean is, like, if they run 10 feet, they can jump 25 feet.
Yes.
So they don't have to go down the stairs.
step of the wind.
They still would have to get back.
They could jump from the top of the stairs, like before they even start going down them.
That's fair.
Getting back
So
is
literally-
no problem.
Getting back could be a problem.
I could take some rope and basically tie it around an arm. And you guys give me a ton of slack. And then so one arm has rope and the other arm has a baggie of Shaggy.
Mage
A
hand.
baggie of Shaggy!
Or we
Well,
can just
that's
mage
getting
hand it.
quoted. Somebody quote that already, because it's got to be done. Now we
That isn't a
have
brand of weed yet.
I'm a magic item.
It is
a
definitely
baggie
a
of
brand
Shaggy.
of weed by now.
That's the name of the sandwich bag.
Shaggy's baggy.
No, that has a different connotation, Pims. No.
Anybody have a dime bag? Okay.
Zoinks!
No, the dispensaries are closed.
Jinkies.
Yeah, they're closed right now.
So are we mage handing this? So we mage handing this, or we just
We can jump across and then we can pass the rope back using Mage Hand.
okay?
We don't need to use Slack to get there.
There's a space calf. All right. So I wrap some rope around one arm. I make sure Shaggy is in a as comfortable as a position as possible, and then take a step back. 5, 10.
Yep. That's a thing that happened.
Huh.
So I touched the. Like, I assume there is writing back there.
Yeah.
I touch it.
Okay. Hang on. I'll tell you what it says. It's just going to take me a second.
No worries. In the interim, I then reach down underneath me to pull out, something that weighs half a pound, like the estimated cube.
Okay. You said something about a gold nugget, right?
Yeah, you said the gold nugget was worth 50 gold, so I'm gonna compare that weight-wise to the cubes we've already recovered.
It seems pretty close.
Okay.
Starts. Dun, dun, dun.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna take one of these golden nuggets off right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so I tell Yortle that essentially, I'm not getting out of the bag. There's no point for me to climb out to then climb back in. But I can use my spell. I can send the mage hand out with the rope to get it across. You can always climb across, or you can, if you think you're good at balancing, climb on a lot of things. You could try to go across the rope. Again, don't drop me. But swap out that cube with this thing, immediately at the same time, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sounds good. Walking under my armpit.
So the story
Uh-huh.
on the wall,
Mm-hmm.
it's a story of how once one evening a wily Ebley, and it shows the picture too, right, of this crane that and the frog. A wily Ebley didn't like the Omuans, but was looking to make sure he had someone to play tricks on. So, the god Ubtao had cursed the people of Omu, and they were dying. So the Ebley sent a marsh frog to reason with Ubtao. But the frog was angry and cantankerous that day, so he decided to wrestle the god instead. This amused Ubtao, so he gave the frog tentacles to make it stronger. When Kabuzan, the frog-hemoth, returned to Papa Zoatl, the Ebley, he chased Papa Zoatl into the swamp with his new tentacles.
I see. So yeah, Calf, did you write that down?
I'll give you text. It's fine.
Thank you.
Hate is a
Pretty
confusing
probably.
thing, that's for sure.
Okay. So make the switch and hope that I'm not wrong.
Thanks.
Hey, I'm in here with you, so if I'm wrong, we're both fecked.
All right.
I look around trying to see
I
if
want to
there's
see a sleight of hand check to see how smoothly you can swap them.
All right. Before I do that, I'm gonna make sure that.
Wait, we're doing a sleight of hand check?
I mean, you want to swap them.
One thing off is
right,
put the other
like-
thing on.
Oh no, I'm just
you're
asking
taking
because
it. You're taking it
sleight
off,
of hand
and then
is
you're
actually
putting...
Shaggy's thing.
I'm just asking. I mean, I guess I should be more clear. Are you taking it off and then putting it on, or are you trying to be smooth about that shit?
Yortle,
Right.
I don't mean to cast aspersions on your history, but have you had any experience with sleight of hand?
I have, just not great. So, if you're better at it, by all means.
Let's just say I've had some experience with it. It is something that I have done in the past.
Alright, before you do that, I'm gonna make sure they got the rope, it's nice and tight, and we can, get back. Because I really don't
mage hand the
want to
rope back
sink.
over. I pull out a... Okay, so I've got the gold bit. And there's the cube. And
did we get a thumbs up? We get a thumbs up from them across the way about everything's good with the rope. Okay. And so you're just anchored into this bag of holding by your pits. Okay, and I just angle it so whenever you're ready, just tell me to go back.
Okay. So, fingers crossed. If I cock this thing up, I do have an inspiration sitting in here. I'm feeling pretty good about that roll, I'm going to be honest.
You smoothly swap the gold nugget for the cube, and nothing else happens other than that you now
So
have a cube
nothing
in your
comes out
hand.
and tries to kill us?
Nothing comes out and tries to kill you.
I don't even wait for the sound of mechanisms. I
pull the cube into the bag with me.
I start scooching my butt like hanging down underneath with the shaggy baggie on my stomach.
Shaggy baggy.
So him and his cube and shaggy baggie and all the ness are not just dangling down below me on my stomach, and I'm just as fast as possible back across.
Okay. You're pulling yourself along. I love this imagery. This is great.
So we're clear, Shaggy has realized that this puts them at a bit of a disadvantage because he realizes he's hanging down beneath the turtle.
No, you're not. You're on my stomach.
I stand corrected.
I took the bag and
It's still
everything and
unsettling.
switched it around so you're laying on my stomach, so you're not just dangling and smacking into the posts as we go.
I'm not feeling in control of my own fate.
You get used to it.
Make an athletics check.
You're like one of those baby swaddles.
15.
You make it back across with the help of the rope.
Thanks for not getting us killed.
Thanks for not getting us killed.
I clamber out of the baggie, pull out the cube, and I'm like, hey, look, we got another one. Stick it in the pouch with the rest.
Let's get out of here.
How many are we up to now? That's the third one we got, right?
Yeah. Number 3 of 9.
I'm just writing down the fact we're up to 3.
Yeah. I'm guessing this is the cube with the frog hemoth on it.
There's a picture in the.
There is.
I want to see the picture.
I want to see that froggy boy.
They're like trading cards.
They are.
Gotta collect them all.
Polka rocks. Gotta catch them all.
So that was a fun little adventure. Thanks for playing games. I am done for the night.
Okay.
For sure.
Hope your head feels better soon.
Thank you.
Agreed. Have an actual skull instead of stress.
Yeah.
I'm glad you were able to make it.
Yeah, we got her done.
Get her done.
But that was a lot of fun. I had a good time.
Yep.
I like this puzzle shrine BS.
I'm enjoying it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Those moments where I'm thinking to myself, what if I'm fucking wrong?
Yeah. Part of me I'm still kind of curious if what it meant by without fear. Like if you just try to walk across, would it do like that Indiana Jones temple where you have a path?
Are you kidding me? We were here making jokes about rocks. I had this vision of the spikes coming up through us.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming.
Yeah.
Well, there are a couple options.
Figures it meant if you were just like, I see that eye stalk, but I'm not going to do anything, and it would have just been like, fine, I guess I don't get to eat you today.
The way it was designed to be done was with acrobatics checks to jump from plank to
Plank to
plank.
plank.
Ah.
That's what I assumed.
Where's the fun in that?
I mean, I thought what you all did was perfectly fair.
It seemed to work.
Crouching.
You could have had
portal.
both Furbolgs go with Misty Step and use the bag.
Could have.
That would also
Do
work.
we both
Or-
have?
I thought all Furbolgs had it.
Have what?
Oh, is it
I have-
different?
Step.
Mine's for a class thing.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a.
Oh no, you guys go invisible.
Yes. Yeah.
I have Misty Step, but I used all my second level spell slots on Smite.
I mean, you picked a good thing to use them for.
I think I did, yeah.
So we're gonna end here, guys. And I'm Hobble, and the one above me is Jill's. The one to
Hi,
my
hello, it me.
left is Calf. The one above them is Steak.
Hi.
The
I'm a
big picture tonight
Velociraptor.
is Cube, because apparently he's the most important one, and we talk about his weight all the time throughout this.
I feel body shamed.
The one that made that sound was Diashon. And then above Diashon is Pims.
Same thing.
Kimmel.
Oh, Pimmel Tree!
We're Blunders and Brigands, and this is what we do.
Christmas thing, it follows you!
Oh gosh. Okay.
Y'all have
Good
a
night,
great night.
everybody.
Night.
That was